Hello to everybody out there in the Snortex. Big ups to everybody and welcome. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. First things first, we have to take a look at the complete disaster that was last night. His good old Smart guys kinda didn't meet the goal. His precious little paywall didn't really do very much for him. And of course, this super lame announcement that everybody saw coming because the other person in this little scenario here just blew his load too early, as most of these dumbasses really seem to do. So we got a memology video here to start us off. So big ups to memology. Let's just go ahead and let's just do this. This is from last night.
I owed the state over $5,000. I owed my tax attorney over $5,000. All of that money that was phantom money that I didn't have got charged to my credit cards, and completely and utterly maxed out. Any remaining credit that I had was maxed. What are we going to be doing for the next 3 weeks? Here's the announcement you're all waiting for, okay? I am going to do 3 weeks of co-hosts here on the show, starting next week, the 27th of March, and then the week after and the week after. 3 straight weeks. Each week, we will have a different co-host here on Smart Guys. Now, originally,
So everybody already knew this. Again, he's going to have Ethan Ralph next week. I tried to do a little bit of digging on him. I guess he's another LolCow, someone else that makes an ass of themselves on the internet. I guess he either has or had a pretty severe drinking problem or whatever. So I guess he's going to get that guy. And then I heard something about someone named Mersh. I'm probably saying it wrong. Don't know who that is. Don't care. And then somebody else who other folks might know. I don't know who it is. I really just frankly can't be bothered. He's just bringing on these other people to try to get it, because everyone's going to be excited, to see these other, assholes come on here and do whatever it is they're going to do. So obviously just, these publicity stunts or whatever you want to call it for lack of a better term. And again, we already knew because the other dumbass couldn't keep his fucking mouth closed.
idea was to just kind of randomly do it and have no established order. Then I said, that doesn't make sense because I need to tell these guests ahead of time so they can prepare. That'd be pretty stupid. So I said, all right, but maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a mystery lineup, okay? And we'll see, won't tell you who it's going to be. They'll know.
Well, then you better tell them to keep their stupid asses off of Twitter.
Know who it's going to be, but you won't. But what ended up happening was yesterday I did a show on my other channel, DSP Gaming, and that show went a certain way with a lot of nonsense and drama. And during that show, the crowd was demanding, or not really demanding, requesting that someone be a part of the show. Based on that feedback, I reached out to the person, made
So I'm just going to pause it here.
them an offer. They accepted.
There we go.
And so FYI already kind of leaked because he got excited and posted it up on the internet before I had a chance to even reveal.
Not being able to pronounce Mersh is fine. He's a side character of a side character. Yeah, I don't even know, who these fucking dweebs are.
Are you a functional
So next week, okay, on March 27th, the 11th episode of Smart Guys, my first guest co-host will be Ethan Ralph.
Hey, Dick, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, bitch? What are you doing, bitch? Fuck out of my face. Get the fucking...
Fuck you, prick. You piece of shit. You fat little gun shit. Yeah, that's right, bleeding. Look at you.
Okay? Many of you probably...
I guess that was someone pushing him down on the ground or something, I guess. You know what makes a great wrestling podcast? Staring straight down the barrel of the camera while reading your notes and recapping a show everyone already watched with no clips, stills, or comments. This has nothing to do. The whole idea of this Smart Guys show has changed. He'll still talk about the wrestling, but now it's all about these cards. All he cares about now are these cards that he's got paywalled.
Probably know him. Maybe some of you don't. If you do, doesn't really matter. This is not an established, not a test of his history or past. It's a test of how he can do on a pro wrestling commentary show.
I guess Kino Casino has shit on that dude because I saw some clips of the dudes at Kino Casino shitting on that guy. I guess he would get on his stream. I don't know if he's on YouTube or Kick. I didn't thoroughly investigate this guy on account of I don't really give a fuck, but I guess he like drinks or does drugs. I think it's drinks and then just gets like fucked up on his stream and gets like annihilated. I don't know. Guy sounds like a weirdo.
Show. All right, so he will be here next week.
The sound is fucked up. Can you hear me? No!
We will see how it goes. Now, for the 2 weeks,
I'm sure that shit's just going to be fire. I don't know about you guys, but can't wait for that. Who cares?
after that, each week there will be a different co-host.
I like how he does something after people that requested it have been banned. Well, just like when everyone tells him to play certain games or do a React channel, he got really pissed when the React channel died. You guys been telling me to do Reacts for years. Well, yeah, the people who told you to do a React channel 8 years ago are fucking gone, bro. So,
okay? All of the people
he does more than just drink. He loves his Xanax. I did not know that.
who I have as co-hosts all have experience doing internet content, shows, etc.
This is just a grab for anybody, everybody. I mean, naturally, it's, I believe these gentlemen are LolCows. I don't know.
All right? Now,
Like I say, I don't know too much about any of them, and I don't particularly care. But it's just kind of sad. It's just sad and pathetic for Phil, which is who I'm here to laugh at.
there are various different levels of fame, infamy, whatever you want to say, but I think that all three of them might actually be a really good fit for the show. That's why we're doing these test weeks, okay? So I think it'll be exciting and interesting to test different people for 3 weeks. And then what I want to do is after WrestleMania, there'll be 2 critical things that I want to test. The first thing I want to test is very simple. Should I even continue with the show? Because
Well, I mean, again, if you bring on these fucking weirdos, you'll probably do pretty well. But again, everyone just wants their ticket to the, circus. Disgruntled Frenchman and everybody else. Hello. Big ups, everybody.
now that things have changed, will a pro wrestling commentary show still hold value and popularity over the next month to 2 months after WrestleMania is over, or will all the hype for wrestling die? Will all
Do I recommend getting drunk before tonight's stream or stay sober? I mean, that all really depends. How do you feel about It's a Gundam? Some people love him, some people like him, some people find him insufferable. The same with the dudes who do Kino Casino, Andy and Ashton. It all depends, because it's going to be, it's going to be those guys. Advertising, what's going on, honey? So that really all depends on how you feel about it.
all the interest in the show wane,
How you like to throw down and how you like to party.
and maybe we should retire it for now? Anything for this, right? Maybe it was so good having the variety of guests. Maybe I would want to have a rotating panel of people to be on the show to keep it fresh. I don't know. But this is the first time in my life that really I've had options like this, and people actually want to be a part of my content, which I find bizarre because I've been like the hermit living on an island doing everything for himself for the last 10 plus years. It's weird to me that people are like, oh, I want to be part of your content. Can I be a co-host? Like, wait, what? You want to be on my show? Me? I'm no one. I'm not some big shot. I don't get a lot of views, but people are interested. So, hey, listen, I'm not complaining. Any options are good options. Let's see how it goes the next few weeks, okay? Now, the question is, am I now going to see diminishing?
The only thing that I will say, with 3, people being on the show, I just hope that they, like, obviously they're going to talk amongst themselves and, excuse me, that was so rude. I couldn't mute myself in time. That's what, they're supposed to get together and talk and all that stuff, but it's like, I hope they kind of get on with it. Don't get 3 seconds in and then pause and then talk for 10 minutes and play 5 more seconds, because some people have a tendency to pause and go like fucking just on and on and on. And with 3 people who might want to say something like every 10 seconds, I will not, because I'm streaming it tonight. I'll be here streaming, the whole thing. I will not be here for fucking 6 hours or 4 hours and get through like 10 minutes of content. I can be honest about it. I don't have the patience for it.
Returns. Was last week the one good week, and now every week moving forward, it's going to go less and less and less. I don't know. To be frank with all of you, if this show loses engagement, attendance, and support and by WrestleMania, the show is like dead, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'd much rather spend my time on projects that people are interested in, okay? I did tell you guys I would be interested in doing this through WrestleMania. So let's see how it goes through WrestleMania and go from there, okay? This year, everything kind of went, maybe a little bit, and now it went. It's not like the old show where my old co-host is sitting here saying we should be hitting $500, $600, $700. I don't expect that. I don't. I'm not, I mean.
Well, you know you can't expect that. You know you don't have the clout and the reputation to get that. You also don't have the personality to get that. You're supposed to be entertaining, dude.
It'd be nice to make that much every week. Don't get me wrong. If you did support the show like that, I would.
This show was dead as fuck. All he did was beg because he kept wanting to open the stupid fucking cards, which this is his little fucking pre-stream before the fucking pre-stream of the stream. So this video is really, really nice. It basically goes through the whole thing in like 20 minutes with the really cool edits. Again, big ups to Memology.
Be ecstatic, but I'm not expecting that. I would say a reasonable amount is my goal that I usually have for any other stream that I do, which is the $150 of support across all platforms, whether that's super chats, memberships or gifted memberships on the YouTube side, whether that's subs or gifted subs on the Kick side, or whether that's tips. All right, they all count, they all add up. $150 of support per show. If we hit it, I'll keep doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, money talks. Money
what do I do?
Talks. Okay? Does that sound fair? I hope that sounds fair. So if you like it, you want to see it going, you want to see me unpack a pack of cards at $100 tonight, let's get that going. You want to see the show continue, let's get that going.
How that ever fucking worked. How that worked even once, I have no idea. There's only 4 cards in a pack.
Let's do it.
Nope.
By the way, Jay Will says, why are Dark Side dabbing and She something in the Kino Casino chat talking crap about you? I don't know. Why don't they answer that in the Kick chat right now publicly? Because
he gets really, really feisty right here. It's pretty good.
If they are doing that and they think that they're going to be like a snake jumping between streams, I think that they should just step out right now.
Why can't they go hang out in Kino Casino and talk shit about you? What business is it of yours? I thought it wasn't your business what people did in other streams, so why do you care? Just like you didn't care what Derek did if he went on other streams or other platforms and did other things. Why do they have to explain themselves to you? I thought you didn't care. What other people do when they're not on your stream ain't your business, right?
But not return. But I don't know, because I don't know if they're doing that or not. I'm not watching that stuff.
Right, exactly. So why the fuck should you care? Why don't you mind your own fucking business? If you minded your own business half as much as you mind everybody else's, you'd be way fucking better off, douchebag.
I'm doing my own content, okay? But just so everyone knows, this is an important thing to bring up. There are snakes all over the internet. And especially when it comes to my content, there are people who literally stalk people. No lie. From stream to stream to...
You mean like you did? Like you were stalking people supposedly while you were looking for a target to hit because your channel needed a boost?
To stream to stream.
Oh, I see. It only applies to PDF files. Got it.
Stream. Like this happens literally every day. And this used to happen with my detractors, not the casino, but my other detractors. Basically, people would...
Clearly, Rainey, like you say, he cares more about people making fun of him than... I'm not going to read that part out loud on YouTube, but I understand what you mean.
Tell me behind the scenes, did you know that so-and-so is in the detractor chat and they're talking crap and they're contributing? And the truth is, I can't stop anyone from doing that, nor is it my job to be.
If you guys either can't make it to my restream of it or to Kino, because you guys can go watch over on Kino Casino, or somebody else on YouTube might be streaming it, I'm not sure. I will stream as much of it as I can. These dudes are known to stream for like 8, 9, 10 hours. I can't do that. I actually think I might die. But I will try to get as much of it streamed as I can. And then I need to go through my channel and do some cleanup and put everything in the right playlist. But nonetheless, it'll be up, whatever I stream anyway. But remember, you can always go back. You can go on Kick. You don't have to pay anything. You don't even have to sign up if you don't want to. You can go to Kick and you can watch the whole thing over on Kino Casino for free. Okay, you guys can check it out over there if you want to do that.
Babysit or monitor any of that crap, okay? It's not my job. It's not. But if you're in my chat, you got to behave and abide by the rules. If you're going to be a moderator of mine, like...
Well, they said that they didn't say they were talking shit about you in this chat. The person said that they were talking shit about you over in the other person's chat. So since you just said that's none of your fucking business, why are we doing this, bro?
dark side dabbing is you've got to abide by the regulations of being a mod. If I find out that you're doing underhanded
So what? You're like their pimp and they can't go hang out in anyone else's chat because they belong to you?
stuff, I'm going to publicly
If I stream that long, you'll become dented like them. No.
can and shame you just like you deserve.
DSP cult leader.
All right, so I'm laying down the rules right now. But everyone understands that's how it is with me. Everyone gets a fair shake. These people haven't shown me any reason to be upset. And, I haven't seen that. But if they really are snakes and they're trying to plan on doing something, well, they better stop right now because they're just going to be publicly.
Because they're going to be what? They're going to be banned? What dirt do you have on anybody? You had an opportunity to show all kinds of dirt, and you showed, neither jack nor shit about anything. So why don't you just calm your happy ass down? Because, look out, we got a badass over here. No one's fucking scared of you, bro. Nobody. I prefer you as a buffer. Well, I appreciate you, Crazy Cat. That's very nice.
Exposed, when they start acting up.
Right, Jerry? When you become a mod for this fucking loser, you sign your rights away. You can't go work for anything else. You can't do anything else. You better be here 24/7. Oh, and you better be, fucking making it rain up in this bitch.
I'm just going to ban.
Okay. Then we've got Bob Smith, who did a Mexican 100 peso super chat, which I have absolutely no idea what that value's at. So give me a second. I actually have to pull out a currency converter here. I don't know what the peso is valued at currently. All right. So that is the equivalent of $24.81.
No, it's not.
That is a nice
No, it's not.
big juicy super chat. So let's get that on the leaderboard. How are you saying it's $4? Wait a minute. It's $4.96.
Right.
I just did Mexican peso to United States dollar, and it was a 500. Oh, it's a 100. I read it wrong. Oh my God.
You read it with them greedy fucking eyeballs. Yep, you sure did. Yeah, Kick is really nice. You can either go on, desktop or, whatever, or on your phone. You can download the app, and like I say, it's really cool. You would go to, it's Kino Casino Gaming, and you'll know it when you see it. And like I say, it is free, and then you don't even have to sign up. You can just go to the little search and type in, Kino Casino Gaming, and you can click and it'll say videos or whatever. It's fairly similar to YouTube. And some of their past streams are there. So if you're a day or two tardy to the party, the whole thing will fucking be there over on Kick. So I invite you to check it out. I'm going to stream as much as I can, but obviously, go check out their stuff.
God, what a fucking idiot. It's $4.96. Okay, thank you. I did do it wrong. I thought it was 500. I misread the super chat. That's my fault. All right, so actually, Mr. Watson. And so we have to undo this now because I said, 24? What were we at? Shit. No. Yeah, I said it was 24, right? No, I said it was 28. No, I said it was 24. So we got to subtract. So it would be 22.
Stay in school. Don't drink. If you think you have a problem, you don't get this fucking gen brained. No, 24. No, 26. Wait, 22? 2350. Wait, what? This is the problem with this fucking leaderboard, especially when you have to take your fucking socks and shoes off to count past 10. This is the problem, okay? Games on Games, thank you for the $5. Are you ready for the middle management meeting? Oh, I have no idea what this little Pahdcast is going to bring today. I'm not going to read this like Triple P, but I appreciate the caps lock, though. Also, let's get some subs. Open up those duct tape wallets. If I could have read it right, that would have been great, too. But it's Friday. Here we are.
18. And then we add the 5. So it'll be...
Yeah, Ethan Ralph is going to be on the Smart Guys next Thursday.
23. We're now at 23. Okay. I got screwed up there. So sorry about that. All right, so we're at 23 in support.
I think he's still wrong, but okay.
Thank you to Mr. Watson. Actually, it should be 19. We should be at 19 right now. I'm redoing the math again fast. There's 5. All right, let's do it on the fly. 5 from Slayer, 5 from Watson is 10, 2 from Watson is 12, 2 from Watson is 14. Then you add the 5 from Ralph, that's 19. We're at 19. I don't know how I screwed that up so bad. All right. I had 3 million new oranges. I lost 2 million oranges from my stock that was over here, completely separated from the 3 million new oranges. Did the 3 million new oranges dis-a-fucking-pear? No, you still have 3 million oranges over here. I totally thought that it was 500 pesos. I misread it. All right, so whoever that is, if
You got them fucking hungry eyes, bro.
it's him or not, thanks and welcome. First of all, we haven't seen a single person sub yet on Kick. Let's get our first sub of the night from over on Kick, whether it's a gift or just a quick one that someone, hasn't done. Let's get our first sub of the night from Kick. We got some super chats already. We got a tip. Now let's see Kick buy-in. All right? Or we haven't seen any members yet on YouTube. Let's get a member or two on YouTube. Let's get a little bit all from every little source, and then we'll begin. And by the way, I absolutely, after having bought another pack of cards, want to at least unpack one pack of cards tonight. Money, 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 like a fucking money machine to try to pull.
I don't know if I would make any more hand motions like that, but you do you, bro. Painted Black Cloud, thank you for the re-up. Jen Brain Math Slay. Angry Monkey, thank you for the 2. This is what happens when you binge gin every day. Ooh, you ain't never lied. I am keeping an eye on Raw Phil. I don't know whether or not we'll get through this. We probably will. If I shut the fuck up and let the video play, we'll get through it.
The new thing. Speaking of that, if you guys are liking the show, please support it. We are now at $32 of support. But again, $100 to open a pack of the trading cards, which I would love to do tonight. And of course, I want to hit the goal. That will lock us in, and we'll do DSP Tries It tomorrow. So guys, please support Smart Guys if you want to see it continue and be successful. All right? Cool. Thank you. Let's get some. Again, we haven't seen a single sub from over on Kick. And there's like 80 plus people. There's 80 plus people. Let's get a sub. Let's get a single sub on Kick right now.
Then starts calling people out. Apparently, he unbanned a bunch of people on Kick that he either had given him, that he thinks had given him money or that he felt would give him money. He unbanned a bunch of people because Kick is fucking dead. He gets like nothing. He might get one fucking membership from Kick. So I don't know how long that's going to last. He might keep it because he's verified now. Also, if there are any LARPers who will go and hang out with Philifer today, I have a question. Since he's paid hourly now by Kino Casino because he's verified, will he be adding that total to his goal every day? Whatever it is that he makes hourly, for example, if he makes $10 an hour from there, whatever he's paid hourly, will he be adding that much to the total? Because that will be revenue. Does he add that revenue into the goal? Because that should really be counted towards the goal, I feel. Magic Short Post, thank you for the 2, honey. He really needs mental help, and we need subs. I can't be any more aggressive than that.
I unbanned a ton of people in the last day. A ton. Let's get a sub right now, or else I'm going to have BFAB come to your house. Oh, you want that to happen, Super Bonchan? All right. Unless you contribute, I'm not going to send BFAB to your house. I'm going to deny you that BFAB would visit you, ever. She'll be denied, banned for wherever you live. She can't even be on that same street. We'll have a restraining order. How about that? So,
the verification doesn't mean he's got to do the exclusivity? Nah, he won't do that. Well, then I must have gotten my wires crossed. Never mind. Consider me stupid. I'm officially regarded, and we're going to move on. But I appreciate people fixing my crossed wires. I appreciate that.
So there'll be no possibility of that ever happening.
Here we go.
Nothing funny.
Let's get one sub. Come on. There's a bunch of people over there who contribute all the time. I'm staring at 2 of them right now. No subs.
How would you like to be fucking singled out that you don't fucking have a membership or whatever the fuck it is on Kick? How would you like that? How would you like to be sitting in the fucking chat and just like be straight up called out for not having a membership? Yeah, it's okay to be a little dented. On most days, I'm more than a little dented, but I appreciate that you will still accept me in all of my dented glory.
Absolutely ridiculous. Let's get some support tonight. I'll give you $100 to have TTS Brian read out the rest of your chat GPT notes. Can you bring back RTU? I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
It's text to speech. What is wrong with you? You must just be pretending like you don't know. Jerry, thank you for the re-up. This, kids, is why you should stay in school. Right now, I'm apparently why you should stay in school, and I stayed in school.
Thanks for the $2 tip. If you're going to drop the 100, and then we'll talk. Other than that, I have no idea what you're saying. So yeah, guys, we're now at 37. We're not making much headway. All right, just being honest. We got about 90 minutes left in the
Just being honest, y'all are not giving me enough fucking money. I see you. I see all of you in my chat right now who aren't members. Ew, if you don't say shit like that and get like a fucking just like shiver running down your spine.
show to hit the goals, to do the unpacking, the whole 9 yards, and it ain't going so well.
I think sometimes he understands. He might not know TTS is text to speech or whatever, but I think he understands sometimes more than he lets on. But when he doesn't care about it, or he isn't going to do it, or he doesn't want to talk about it, I think he like feigns like stupidity. Like, huh? What is that? So then he can just move on. It's easier to go, I don't know what you're talking about, than to explain, no, I'm not going to do that because then people will say fucked up stuff or blah, blah, blah.
So let's see how we can do by the end of the show. Again, you want to see 3 guest hosts. You want to see me cover to WrestleMania. Maybe do different wrestling after WrestleMania. You like the content. Please support it. We still don't have a sub over on Kick. That's crazy to me.
Why? Kino called all their people home and they went. Rare Tricks, Dumpy Koala, Cucky Koala. I guess I can give them back their regular names now, as they have broken pignosis. So Dumpy Koala, Rare Tricks, Iron Chef, Dr. Lexus, they left, bro. They all left. So that was it. You had the same 4 fucking botards giving you money, and they got the call to come home, and they did. You're fucked, bro.
Yeah, we still don't have a sub over on Kick. Not a single one.
Lucky Gremlin, what's happening, honey?
Oh my God.
By the way, Pierce Connor in chat says he only made $37 so far tonight. But
$37 after bragging last night on stream about how it was the best is hilarious. That's amazing. Oh, he rips this dude. You can tell he is thirsty for someone to, just fucking, just fight with, just to argue with. Aya is awkward. Thank you for the 2. This is like the oldest stripper begging to dance, right? Like the stripper in the fucking back where it's like, they got fucking grandkids and shit. Like, what the fuck?
last stream he was bragging. So how about we make Pierce Connor look like a bitch, right? How about we actually hit the goal tonight, which is all I'm looking for, is the goal. I'm not looking to exceed the goal like we did last week and double up. I just want to hit the goal tonight. Let's make Pierce Connor look like the bitch he is for saying that in chat, and let's hit that goddamn goal right now. So who's going to make Pierce Connor look like a bitch?
Nobody. And this is really great. This is the best edit ever.
Who's going to do it? Let's see. Who wants to embarrass this loser?
Nobody. Because the only bitch here is you.
And can we get some more support? Because right now we are literally at $37, no subs from the Kick side whatsoever, no memberships on the YouTube side. We have had some super chats and tips, but man, we have faltered. This sucks. We want the momentum going. I mean, we want to hit the goal. We'll do DSP Tries It reward tomorrow, right? Perfect to do it on Friday, end of the week. So let's do it. Why? You know, what do you think? Do you like the show? Are you not liking the solo commentary show?
Obviously, they're not if they're not giving you any money. Or here's the thing, the tips and the super chat. Does someone have to explain to this asshole how the tips and the super chats work? People give you that if they feel like you're entertaining, if they feel like a tip is a tip. You get that when someone feels like you are either going above and beyond, or you're putting in work, or they just really genuinely enjoy it. You don't get a tip just for showing up to fucking work today. You know, none of us are going to get a tip for just showing up today. You got to do something.
Because like I said, this is all an experiment. And if you guys don't like it, I'll be very honest with you, we don't have to do it either. You guys told me your overwhelming feedback when I was doing this show with a co-host. You need more wrestling. You're focusing too much on drama and other kinds of filler content. The show's going on too long. We just want wrestling commentary. So you're getting wrestling commentary, all right? But is this what you wanted? Because
yeah, but we're getting all these fucking begs in between. And there's a difference between when you ask for money and when Triple P says it. And usually, I've watched a lot of Kino Casino now. They're not like, come on, let's get more subs. The subs are just rolling in because people enjoy the content and the hype, and they want to support those guys. They're not every 5 minutes, please, you guys, please, we're only at like, you know, insert amount of money here. Please, you guys, come on. We gotta, you know, we gotta hit the goal. We gotta hit the goal. Like, they're not acting like gross. I don't know how else to say it.
This is week 2 of me doing a solo. We are more than halfway through the show. We got an hour left. and we're at 1/5 of the goal. And I'll be honest, earlier today, guess what? Did gameplay hit the goal? Actually exceeded the goal. And it's funny because I keep getting this feedback, I'll be honest, that gameplay is tired, that gameplay isn't working, that gameplay is going to get older, and there's no way I'm going to be able to make a living doing it anymore. So, I don't know. I'm trying to branch out and do different stuff. For many years, people said they wanted me to bring back wrestling commentary, all right?
Yeah, years ago, and you didn't. So the people who wanted the wrestling commentary are watching it somewhere else. Just like the people that wanted the React content 10 fucking years ago are watching it somewhere else. And the people who wanted all of the other shit that you take too long to do. Or if they do stay, if they are loyal to you for who in the fuck knows why, but if they are, then this is what you give them. Where it's money, 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 money. Oh, if you give me money, we'll do this. If you give me money, it will do that. Digital Melanin, thank you for the 220. Batoxy, Phil is entitled to your money. No, the fuck he ain't.
So I hope that
hard no.
if you're enjoying, you're going to support it to make it viable so I can keep doing it. Because, if it's going to be like, every week it's going to be slow, then I have better things to do with my time, just to be frank. I could do a million other things, projects. I mean, hell, we hit the goals doing Legos. We hit the goals playing indie games. Okay? I didn't miss any tips. If you guys are spamming that there's tips that I didn't shout, you're lying. I've shouted out every single tip. So you could stop now. Please don't spam and lie, or else you're going to get moderated.
You're going to get banned. We only have a few minutes left on this. He is starting, but let's just give ourselves a couple minutes to skip juice, huh? We'll finish this out, and then we'll head over to Raw Phil.
Okay. Well, let's see if anyone bites. In the meantime, we do have to get to the second half of our show, which is the Raw commentary. So let's go ahead and get to it, all right? Rather than, take forever. I do, got to be on time. That was actually one of the complaints that I got about the previous show with my co-host, is that he would derail the show. Number one, asking for contributions nonstop, and number two, the drama segments. And those two things made the show derail so badly that people were actually tuning out and not liking it. So I don't want to, heavy focus on that, okay?
Mind you, he has stopped the show to beg 8 times in an hour. That's about every 7 to 7.5 minutes.
Thank you, Flatman. Now listen, I appreciate any contributions, but at this point, guys, we've got less than an hour left in the show. Unless we get some people who actually are going to contribute significantly, we're not going to hit any goals. We're not going to hit the pack of cards to open. We're not going to hit.
I'm wondering, and my prediction is, if they hit the 150 by the end of the stream, he'll order his food. I don't know.
The goal, and get DSP tries it tomorrow, right? I mean, listen, I know you guys want DSP tries it. You talked about it all week. The British food.
I did get the kitty cat wrist rests. I'm actually using one right now.
You've been telling me what to.
It is adorable, and my wrist is quite comfy. It's very squishy.
You got to get a sausage roll. You got to get the. I'm down for it, right? And the packs. You guys loved me opening the packs. You had a good time.
I don't know who said, yay, I got to get more packs. I can't wait to go fucking cash my paycheck because I got to throw $100 to fucking look at 4 fucking sweaty man JPEGs. I don't know who says this. What's up, Toasty Butter? How you doing, honey?
I'm with it. We opened 3 last week. We opened 3 the week before. What's going on? Why are we waiting? It's not time to wait. Seriously, someone drop 50 right now. Tell me a number between 1 and 8. We're going to open a pack right now.
Someone just drop me $50 right now. Someone just give me $50. You got some audacity, sir. Wow. Just give me $50 right now, bro. You ought to have your fucking head examined.
Stop whining, you little shit.
Now we're at $65, guys. I mean, come on. Let's get a big chunk of support right now for pro wrestling. At this point, you're not just supporting smart guys. You're supporting pro wrestling as a whole. Any contributions you give to this show, you're wholeheartedly contributing to pro wrestling, the actual idea. If you like the theater, if you like the spectacle, if you like the athleticism.
So if you give him money, you're just supporting wrestling in general. Okay, or you could just pay for one of the shows on, I don't know, pay-per-view or whatever they're on to support them, or go see the live stuff or whatever, or buy merch. You could give the wrestling whatever the fuck it is, company, whatever, the money. You could do that if you wanted to support them.
Support pro wrestling.
So yeah, by going and supporting them.
Okay.
Not this
That's
asshole.
it. So now, drum roll, please, everyone.
He finally he limped to fucking $100. Okay.
Are you ready? Hold on. Actually, I don't know if the drum roll actually works here. Guys, let me know if you can hear this. Ready? I don't think this works. Can't hear that, right?
Yeah, you could actually get something. You could either go to see the show live, or you could get some of their merch. Or again, if you bought, the pay-per-view or what have you, and you hang out, with your friends and family and everything and watch it together, you would actually get something and not watching this 42-year-old fucking boomer open a pack of cards.
Now, I never set up the drum roll sound effect here. So,
Or just go get yourself something nice for $50. That's not even wrestling.
FYI, this is it. I'm going to read this tip, and then it's it for the night. If it's big enough to hit the goal, we'll add it, and tomorrow we're doing DSP Tries It. If it's not big enough to hit the goal, then that's it. I want to say thanks. You were a great audience, guys. Ready? Here we go. Final tip of the night. A $2 tip.
So that was pretty good. Waiting with that anticipation for a $2 tip. So let's go hang with Raw Phillifer. And
Okay.
we'll
On this.
let me get my shit together here. Gonna try to pass this cringy fucking intro. Bear with me.
What is going on, everyone? It is the end of what has been an interesting week, to say the least. But
I took my 9-year-old to a WWE show and she loved it. I would say I got more value out of that. Oh, totally. Oh, and your daughter had a good time.
it is time to
That's
end with a
cute.
bang. We are one goal away from DSP Tries It British Food, which I really hope we can hit and order live on the show today so that we
Boy, I'm telling you, when I call it, I fucking call it. He wants the goal right now so that he can do DSP Tries It today. Damn. I'm telling you, when you know, you know. Clearly, I've been here too much.
can actually do that on this very stream. But in addition, I want to give you a little bit of my first thoughts about Assassin's Creed Shadows. We'll be talking about the update to Smart Guys that happened last night in case you missed it. And, of course, we'll be talking about the future week. We'll chill, we'll have a good time, and then more AC Shadows after the show. So it's going to be a good one, a week-ending, awesome podcast.
Chris, you didn't really miss anything. Big ups. Good to see you. We watched some bullshit about yesterday. The wrestling show thing was a fucking disaster. He didn't hit the goal. And of course, we immediately start out with, I won $150 to order food. So you could be gone from this asshole for fucking 6 years and come back. He'll still be saying the fucking same shit. Just slightly different and probably with a whole new little cast of dents. I mean, honest to God.
So I hope that you're ready to relax. Sit back. It's time for the Friday edition of the Level 1 Podcast.
Oh, goody gumdrops. I can't wait for that. Said fucking nobody ever. Last night you gave $1 to a Spanish streamer and he was more grateful than Phil getting the $150. Because people who get to sit down on their computer and stream whatever it is that they're doing, like, it's wild when you even fucking get $1. Anything, let alone anything else. Like, it's wild. And I think a lot of, I think 99.9 fucking % of people who do that are just like, that's like, someone appreciates you enough to go into their wallet for money. It's like, people are fucking working hard for their money, but they think enough of you to even give you, $1. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. That's cool as shit. But this is a spoiled little brat. So it's never enough. That's what happens when you don't stay humble and when you're not fucking grateful for shit. literally, if I found a magic lamp and a genie fucking gave me 3 wishes, number 1 would be the ability to watch this asshole live like a regular fucking person for 1 day. There is no stream. There is no YouTube. You're getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and you're going to work, sir. You're getting in your car and you're driving and you're going to work. And you don't get a cushy job neither. No, you go to work. And you get a half an hour for lunch, and they tell you when that half an hour is. And that's it. That's all you get. And then you go back to work, or guess what? You get in fucking trouble. And you sit in traffic, and you do all this shit that the rest of us mere mortals have to fucking do every day. Honest to God, don't even care. That's wish number 1. How does it feel that my viewers I'm double his viewers? I think it's really cool. But I don't know. It makes me feel awkward. I don't know. But I'm happy that people are here. I'm shocked. I guess that's really what it is. That's crazy to me. But I'm happy that we get to hang out and we can endure this together. You would think he'd be a better person. Ugh, let's get this off my screen. Christ. You would think he'd be a better person for it, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't be. He'd bitch and moan and complain and have a fucking marathon about it and move on.
All righty, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Hi, spoiled
it is
bitch.
Friday, the 21st of March, 2025. And my laptop was not at the
Right, exactly. He should have to work surrounded by women. And I want them to either, be gay or bi. I want them of all different colors and creeds and different religions. And I want just everything that makes him super fucking uncomfortable. Whatever makes him specifically uncomfortable all fucking day long, that's what I want him to have to deal with.
right angle. I wanted to be able to see all of you here this lovely morning. It's the Level 1 Podcast, the final one of the week. It's been a crazy long week. With all the stuff that's been going on, even with the missed stream for me to work on my tax stuff, it still feels like this has been like a crazy, crazy long week for me. And luckily now we're back to normal. And what I mean by that is, the weird departure that we took in the middle of the week, which honestly, turned off quite a lot of people, including me. I don't like doing that kind of crap, but we got out of it. Right? We're done with it now, thankfully.
And you've barely hit a fucking goal since. So how's that working out for you, bro?
I'm happy to be back to business as usual. Fun, chill podcasting, covering games and news.
Oh, there you go. Along with it being just like a lot of ladies. Yeah, like Tevin can be a supervisor. Everybody who lives in his head fucking rent-free should be like a supervisor or a higher up or, someone that he has to just deal with every day. That can like give him a hard time, but like or even just people that like he casually runs into. I want him to have to run a bunch of fucking errands. Oh, I got to go to the bank. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to do everything he fucking hates all day long, like regular people do every day.
Setting up new special events and things for us to do. It's good stuff, right? So, welcome. We have quite a few things to talk about today. Before we get to like chill Q&A, although there will absolutely be time for chill Q&A on today's show, so no worries.
Oh, in other words, this is going to be lame as fuck because he's got nothing
about that. If you're interested, should be a good time. All right, so
Kino starts tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be live at 7:15 to just kind of get in, get acclimated and everything. If you're going to go over to watch Kino, again, Kick is free. You don't even have to sign up. You can go watch on Kino Casino. Like I say, I'll be here at 7:15-ish to kind of get ready and get set up and go. But it's 7:30 p.m. tonight Eastern. However, It's a Gundam will not be on, they're saying, until about 8:30. I think they have quite a long intro, so there might be several moments. The one night that I watched, their intro was about 20-25 minutes long. I don't know if they do that every time. I'm assuming that they do, so they will probably be there like shortly before 8 p.m., but then Gundam won't be there till 8:30. So 8:30-ish p.m. Eastern tonight.
Where shall we begin? Let's just start right at the impending thing, the thing that should be talked about right away because it affects this stream directly, okay? Folks.
I want $150.
We are at 69 out of 70 goals hit
Nice.
right now. We were this close last night on Smart Guys to hitting the goal, but we didn't get there. We got like $120 of support, all right, which I'm never going to complain about. That is a great amount of support for
You're literally complaining right now because you're mad you didn't hit the goal. What the fuck are you talking about? I got to grab this. This is a good one. He looks insane.
any
All right.
particular stream, especially a stream where I'm just talking about pro wrestling for
Looking
2.5
hella
hours.
220 today, by the
I'm
way.
very appreciative of that, all right? But we didn't hit the goal. So because of that, sadly, we are one away. Now, the idea here is very simple. Let's hit the goal right now on this podcast. Let's hit the 70. Why? Because I want to order the food like for today, for this stream. I want to do
Why? So that your wife who has cancer that you still forced to cook for you won't have to cook today, you piece of shit? Oh, no, wait, you were lying, right? Okay.
DSP tries it, British cuisine. You know, meat pies, sausage rolls, bangers and mash, other things. I want to do it today.
Ooh, that gout gonna be flaring tonight.
On this actual stream would be perfect. A week-ending thing. Plus, you know, that would mean my wife doesn't have to cook on a day when she's working. That would be great, too. So all that coincides perfectly if we hit the goal on this stream. If we hit it on the podcast, we can actually look at the menu together, figure out what I'm going to order and everything live. So the sooner the better. All right, so if you're here and you're ready to chill, you're excited for more AC Shadows, and you've been liking everything that I've been doing, the fact that I made the decision this week to completely cut off drama and to just do my content that I like and that you like, then let's hit it. All right, let's get it going. So I'm excited for that. I am. Okay, I really am. Let's get it going. Let's hit it.
So you are a grown-ass man. If you're that excited for something, then fucking get it. Buy it. You are grown as fuck. Oh, by the way, it's the 21st. Your YouTube check has already hit your bank account, sir. Your YouTube check has already hit your bank account. You're paid. You've been paid. Right now, today, it's the 21st. Just so you know.
Now, outside of that, we now have to begin thinking about what's goal number 80, okay? You know, we've already talked about, hey, at 100, perhaps we can do some kind of a different style event or marathon. Some people have said maybe a retrospective. I like that, and we're going to start talking about that more next week. I think next week we should really solidify, when we hit that 100 goals milestone, what will be the special event. Another thing that
You might want to slow down on all the planning. You're not doing so hot, bro.
we actually have to lock in and solidify is my
His paycheck already hit Scopely. Very good point. Good point right there.
birthday event. Because every year I do a marathon on my birthday, April 6th. And that is only 3 weeks away. So we need to talk about that and figure that out too. It's like things are all catching up to us like real fast. They're all running up on us like, dang. All right, well, I guess we got to really start working on this stuff, right? So
We got to start working. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Jesus Christ.
let's do it. Let's start figuring all this out. All right. What do you guys think for like 80? I guess what we'll have to do is start looking at other things. Is there a new fast food item
I'm thinking toaster bath.
out there somewhere that people are interested in? Right. I don't know. You guys follow this stuff. I usually don't. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. What could we do for goal number 80? I can tell you this.
We could be adults. We could all be an adult and stop doing pizza parties and birthday parties and
The fast food DSP tries its work. And what I mean by that is they get more interest, more views, everything, okay? The ones that we've done to try to break it up and do different stuff don't really work. For example, the Sakura box of treats from Japan didn't really garner any interest or views or anything like that. The Girl Scout cookies, which I thought this will be just a quick one, a different one, because I knew we were doing that Five Nights at Freddy's marathon, and I was like, you know,
Steve over at Truth Seekers ate cookies for free.
by the way, people are making
His birthday, Philipper's birthday, is April 6th. So, of course, weeks before, we're already talking about the birthday. We've been talking about the birthday for about a week now. So,
comments that you can see my chest hair. So here, I don't want to offend anyone. I'll zip
thank you. Thank you. Put the rug away, please, sir.
this up a little bit so that way you don't
Gross.
vomit.
You look like a 1970s pimp. Stop it. You look ridiculous.
So the Girl Scout cookies, that was one I chose because it was just something quick that I noticed. I said, let's do it. And then
Or you were poking around online shopping like both of you are clearly very addicted to and you found them.
didn't really do much. Like the views are bad. But other things that we've done recently, for example, the pizza party that we did, right, with the stuffed crust pizza and the New York style did good. The McDonald's one with the Shamrock Shake.
It is close to April 20th, isn't it? What a strange number, 420.
Did well. So every time we do fast food,
Big ups, Jules. No, not he's begging. He wants his food today, so he wants $150 right now. That's where we are. Some guys are proud of their chest hair, and hey, wear it with pride. Not on camera in front of people. Someone could be trying to eat right now. Ugh.
they do good. So that's what I think we should swing back to fast food now. You know, today we're going to be doing the British food. But
Ooh,
definitely
aggressive snort.
you know, I want to go back to something fast foody next week, but what? I don't know. Right? You guys tell me what's going on right now. What are the
Can we hit 70 before we start talking about 80 and 100? I mean, fuck it. Talk about 90 too. I mean, while we're here in 110. Oh no, he goes back to 0, don't he?
new products? You guys know better than me. Someone had mentioned there were a few new things since the last time we looked at fast food, but I don't know why. You know, that's a while ago. Also, you guys had some really good ideas. For example, someone had said maybe do something in regards to like a retrospective, either for the 100 goals reward or on my birthday. And I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, we haven't really done anything like retrospectively in a while. You know, I was doing the retro react streams last year on the DSP Throwback channel, but we haven't done those since December. And we haven't done a retrospective marathon in a zillion years, right? So I guess we'll have to think about, you know, what we want to do. It is coming up. You know, I'm going to say probably, you know, April 6th is when my birthday stuff will be. And then, of course, when we hit 100 goals, that's coming up. So we got 2 big events to be figuring out and planning, right? Okay.
Please help me. Please, someone come get me. I'm surrounded by other animals. Please help. My cat box is overflowing with shit, and I'm so hungry. I'm thirsty.
We
Please
have a
help.
visitor. Hello, Jasper Kitty. Jasper.
Must mean cat's gone.
Jasper. What you doing? Jasper Kitty. Come on, sit. I wish he would talk. He talks to me all the time. I'm not kidding.
We all wish he would talk instead of you two.
He'll meow constantly. In the hallway, he'll walk up to me. Meow, meow. Now I'm brushing my teeth before I go to sleep. Meow, 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 meow.
When he's saying, help me, for the love of God, help me. Feed me, play with me, spend time with me, or please just leave that front door open just 5 seconds too long.
Now when he's in here, he never talks. Why don't you talk in here? He's not camera shy. Is he microphone shy?
He doesn't know what those are, you fucking idiot. He doesn't know he's on camera. What is wrong with you? How much damage can one brain have and still keep going? It's like after the chicken gets its fucking head cut off, but the body runs around for like 10 minutes. This is what we're watching. How much more damage can this poor little brain endure and still keep going? For fuck's sake.
I don't know. Oh, that's right. The idea that you guys had that I thought would be really good is the Minecraft idea, right? Trying to go back to my Minecraft world and just going for like a tour of my Minecraft world that I haven't seen in a million years and probably won't remember how to play.
But you liked it so much.
That might be cool. I'd have to see if it still works. That's the catch. Is like I have to actually get in there and boot it up and see if it actually works or not, because I don't know. There's no Zaxby's around here, sadly. Well swayed, so I wouldn't be able to do Zaxby's at all. The KFC Dunkers bucket. Dude, hold on. No, that they actually have a problem.
I would agree. I don't know how a cat sits on your lap and you don't just like go all in to just start petting the cat. I'm allergic to cats. If a cat jumps up on my lap, well, I'm going to need a fucking Allegra when we're done because I'm going all in. I love cats.
Product that's called
Clearly, I bought kitty cat wrist
the
rests.
KFC Dunkers bucket. That sounds terrible. Dunking what? Dunking what? In what?
Just the tip, bro. Just the tip.
No. I don't want to think about that at all. Man, I don't know. Yeah. I guess I could look into it. Actually, there is no KFC near me. The one
Don't act like that's gross when like we all know that you like can't wait to get back to your sweaty man JPEGs. Like
that was near me closed. They went out of business, and was replaced by like this burrito place. So I would have to order and see how long it would take to get delivered. If we did KFC, I mean, I would do it for the show, but I would never eat that shit like for myself. If I'm gonna eat chicken, I'll eat better chicken. I'll get Popeyes or something. I'm not gonna get KFC.
Dunkin' D's nuts. Oh, we got a D's nuts joke. Big ups, Kaylee. That was great. I think that actually made my day.
It's just so bad.
Nah, this fool don't tip nothing.
Why does dunking elicit such disgust? Take a wild guess, dude. It's KFC. It's like the lowest grade. Like when I think of delicious fried chicken, right? You think of
What's happening,
a chicken
Jedi?
thigh or a leg. And it's juicy when you bite into it. It's got savory flavor, but it got saltiness. It's a little bit of fat. The skin is like delicious and has a good flavor and a crunch when you bite into it. KFC chicken is like you pick it up and the skin's barely holding on because it's so fatty and greasy. It's just like coming off. It's like I feel like a lot of people eat KFC chicken just because they like the skin and not because they actually want to eat chicken. In which case, you know what they should do? KFC should just sell their chicken skins. Because did you know that in other cultures, they actually just sell fried chicken skins? They do. So why doesn't KFC do it? They should say, KFC bucket of fried chicken skin. Forget the meat. Just here's the skin. Because that's all.
Are you running KFC now? Again, why don't you worry about handling your own business, man? You couldn't hit your own fucking goal last night.
People are buying it for. It's gross, man. It's just sopping in grease and so unhealthy for you. It actually makes me sick. Like I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, dude, I know the flavor is good. I'm not stupid. I know it's like addicting good flavor to your tongue, but it is so unhealthy for you.
I know it's addicting good flavor to your tongue. I need to never hear that sentence again from a human being.
That like I have to have a negative association in my mind that I would never want to eat that. Popeyes isn't good for you, but at least it's like crunchy and it's not like sopping in grease and just.
Well, none of it's good for you. It's deep fried chicken. Nothing deep fried is like curing cancer, bro. Like, what? Oh my God. Like, what is your IQ? Is it 8 or 9? For fuck's sake.
Dripping everywhere and falling apart. It's so disgusting, right? There is no Portillo's around here either. Yeah, some of the stuff, see, that's the thing. Like when DSP Tries It started, most of the things that I did for it were things that were from Connecticut because that's where I lived. It was like local things. Then I said, okay, let's try doing more fast foody things. Let's try a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Wendy's or whatever. And then after a while, I moved out here and I started doing the things that were local to here. So it kind of refreshened the series because it was all new places, Jack in the Box and stuff that wasn't back on the East Coast. And that was awesome. But what ended up happening was over time, I kind of did everything that was out, local. So now, as you see, when we do DSP Tries It, we try other things like, oh, let's try Venezuelan food, right? Let's do British food. Let's do these other things that are out here, but aren't necessarily fast food chains.
The IQ being 8 or 9 is too high. It's more like 3. I'm really not inclined to disagree.
For variety. But then when you go back to the fast food chains, like, well, what do they got? They don't really have that much.
Well, you're the one who keeps picking it. You're the one obsessed with picking it. People told you to do the snack box and do Legos and, do this and that, and you don't want to hear about it. You're here for the food. So, again, we're here because this is where you've chosen for everyone to be. You took a phone call for 7 minutes and we're still talking about food. Oh, yeah, here we are.
I want to know, does KFC have...
Would I prefer robust or tangy? Oh, it's got to be tangy all day long.
Have a donut burger? I don't want to know. This is disgusting to me. It really is. It's like revolting. Anyway.
Imagine having no imagination or creativity when it comes to food. I'm not saying that I want to scarf down a donut burger, but just, ew. Like, you don't even know. You don't know what kind of donut. You don't know what kind of burger. Lots of things are described as a burger, but it's not necessarily like a beef patty. You don't know what it is. KFC had that burger or sandwich or whatever, but there was no bun. the bun was 2 fucking pieces of chicken together. So, like, you know, so fucking quick to judge everything. Just doesn't give anything a chance. Just as soon as it hits the little tiny fucking gin-addled brain, just every time he talks, it's just like someone falling down the stairs. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Crazy Cat, thank you for the 5, honey. What I find funny is he's raging on and on about things being unhealthy, but wants the goals to go back to fast food. Exactly. He's why we're here.
So
Yeah, a donut breakfast sandwich. You know, kind of like the what's the fucking thing at McDonald's? The McGriddle where you get like the sausage or the bacon, but like the bun is like little fucking pancakes. Like, you know, I don't even necessarily like think McDonald's is like the best shit ever, but like that's pretty fucking cool.
anyway, guys, yeah, let's what? Denny's launches NVIDIA breakfast bites. Do they have graphics card chips in them? What does that even mean?
Fucking womp womp. You are such a fucking loser, bro.
NVIDIA breakfast bites? What is going on? So yeah, so anyway, we've got to hit the goal today, guys. I actually have one tip to shout out so far. Let's get some support.
We gotta
Let's get our
hit
first
it, you
super chat of the
guys.
day. Let's get a member. Let's get a sub or gifted sub. Let's get one kind of support, you know, from each direction would be perfect. Okay, let's do it. Right now, we got one tip. Let's shout it out and see what this is about. The first tip of the day is $5. So this is from Flatman B. Says, hey, everyone. Hope all is well. I do have another hour of work before I can relax and chill. So, and that was a little bit ago. So perhaps he's actually done with work now. I don't know. But Flatman, thank you for getting us started with support today.
Denny's does have it because I just looked it up on Google. It's just 4 little sausage links, and you can wrap them up in a pancake and then dip them in syrup. That's what it is if you're curious.
Okay. I appreciate that. So, guys, the truth is...
Right. Anyway, back to begging after my zinger, which I know, I mean, what a knee slapper.
Things are going good support-wise. They are. I want you guys to understand that because I've seen some people...
All of your begging, sir, would hint at the contrary, I think.
Of course, trying to spin this in a very negative way. You see, Phil now, he stopped with the drama, and now he's not getting support anymore. Ha, ha, ha. It's like...
No, Kino Casino fucking shit on you, bro. And that's nowhere near what's going to happen tonight. They shit on you. The people they sent over to try to support you, yeah, they called them all back and everybody left. And then you decided that you were going to bring on fucking Rich. And then all of that shit happened. And you showed what true mental illness looks like, what true blue, wonderful narcissism looks like in its purest fucking form. And now everyone thinks that you're an idiot. Oh, and a piece of shit, because apparently you told people that you had cancer, but you lied about it.
That's not true at all. The thing is, the way that these streams are panning out is just a little weird. So, for example, yesterday...
What's weird? What exactly was weird?
Not only did we hit the goal, we exceeded it by a bunch. We ended up almost having like $200 of support.
The goal... Oh, I gotta get this. Oh my God, if I don't grab that one. You hit 176, your goal was 150. You didn't exceed it by a bunch. Exceeding it by a bunch would be like if you hit 250. Someone felt sorry for you and gave you $40 if you didn't fake the shit yourself.
Thank you so much for that. Then
Thank you, but I need another 150 more. Come on, peasants. I want them Velcro wallets open.
on the late stream, which was Smart Guys, we did like $120 of support. So overall, I hit one goal, but if you even it out, I actually made more than 2. Do you see? It's been weird like that, where we'll get like one really good stream and then one stream that's not so good. And overall, I'm fine, but we're just not hitting the goals because we're not hitting that 150 mark. So
Then maybe you should lower it from 150. And I think people should start suggesting that. I think people should suggest that he should lower it to 100 to make it easier to hit.
you know, it is what it is. I'm not complaining in any way. That's why you're not hearing me sit here. Oh my God, things are horrible. They're not. Things are good. I'm happy. But that's why it's like, damn, Phil didn't do a reward this week. I wonder why. It's just we've had a few days like that. Okay? So let's hit it now. All right? Let's just get that goal going. Let's get someone to do some support, via various methods. Right now we have a good amount of viewers on Kick. YouTube viewership is building. Let's get some support rolling in and hit that goal. Because like I said, what I want to do is actually go on the menu with you guys now and pick out the food that we're going to order for DSP Tries It today. I want to do it at the end of this stream. All right? So let's get it going. Fair enough? In fact, how about this?
You gonna start wheeling and dealing to get some money? Sir? Oh, are we beg tweeting? What are we doing? Hello? Sir? Oh, here we go. Good old DH1. Let's have a stream where we don't talk about goals. I'm here to relax and hang out, not listen about support constantly. Okay. That'll go over well.
I'm going to actually pin the message in both chats.
Oh, both. BOTH, both. Oh, look at this.
So that I don't have to keep mentioning it constantly.
It's a beg pin. The hell with the beg tweet. We've got the beg pin. Oh, beg pin. Next emote.
Write it down. Write it down now. I have a show to do.
Beg pin.
And I don't want to have to keep mentioning this constantly. So if I pin this message in both chats, as people come in, they will see it and hopefully, oh, okay. As opposed to me having to mention it, because I don't want to keep mentioning it. And to be honest, I probably should use pinned messages more often, shouldn't I? Doesn't it make
you can beg pin more often. By all means. If I don't want to make the emote for nothing.
Make more sense to just have that pinned and then you guys come in and you see it. Oh, okay. You know what's going on, rather than me have to keep mentioning it, right?
You'll still keep mentioning it.
So there you go. I think that might be better. That way I don't have to keep talking about it. Okay? So DH1 did a $5 super chat and says, let's have a stream where we don't talk about goals. I'm here to relax and hang out, not listen about support constantly. That's why I just did like, it's funny. I was pinning it when they did that super chat. That's literally why I just did that. Because
you don't want to shit on the guy because he gave you money. Is this where we are now? Where you're back to just kind of like taking it up the ass from everyone because you need the $5? Because when you were getting all the Keno money, you were just telling everybody who gave you $1 to go fuck theirself. Did your tune change a little bit now because you're thirsty for the do-re-mi? Kind of sounds like that happened, huh?
Now I have a show.
See what happens when you kind of have to depend on other people? You have to be nice. Probably really fucking steams your beans, don't it?
What to do, right? I want to talk about all the topics we're going to talk about. I don't want to keep mentioning this all day, but the whole idea is I want to hit it on the stream so we can order the food.
Seriously, imagine going into somebody's fucking stream and it says, hey, I'll shove food in my face if you give me money. Don't you want to give me some money?
Okay? Okay. So, DH1, thank you for the super chat.
Wow.
And thank you for contributing and getting us closer to the goal. That's the first super chat of the day. There we go. Okay. Very good. All right, so let's start. How did yesterday go? Overall, what went down? Well, yesterday, first of all, was the premiere of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I played it on PS5 Pro, and I honestly think that...
Nope. I'm sorry. I'm not playing this until Sunday, so I'm sorry. No, I don't want to.
They're going to be like, what happened? Like, this isn't Assassin's Creed at all. It's another...
Nope. I'm sorry, y'all, if you want to hear about it, but I don't. He'll shit on it. He'll ruin it. No.
Of how I thought or how I felt. And
nope.
Doing a 2.5 hour wrestling commentary show. And
again, I apologize if that was something that you want to see, but I'm waiting.
Still making like over $100 on that stream. I see that as a win. I really do. Like, I'm totally okay with that. But the weird thing about it is, when you look at other streams I'm doing, right, I've actually been hitting goals playing Suikoden, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, fighting games recently, which is crazy that I have been, but I have been.
I don't want to hear him shit on it and say this is bad and that's bad when, whatever he's talking about may or may not be bad. I don't know, but...
Sometimes Call of Duty is hit or miss. Sometimes Call of Duty I hit a goal and sometimes I don't. And even yesterday, Assassin's Creed. So, like, everything I'm doing is working. Even Lego nights are working, right?
You limped to that goal yesterday, bro. I checked in briefly and I had to mute you because I didn't want to hear you shit talk the game. You limped to that fucking goal. And you stayed late. And you stayed late on fucking your wrestling bullshit too. You stayed hella fucking late and still couldn't hit the goal.
But then the wrestling commentary came up a little short. Like I said, we raised like $120 last night. So I'm not disappointed.
You are, bro, you look at the look on your face. This is the face of a man who's not disappointed. This is the face of a man who's not disappointed.
But obviously, I want to find a way to get more interest in the show. So FYI, last night I announced there will be a series of co-hosts, tryouts, if you will, over the next 3 weeks. That each week we will have a different co-host for the show that will bring something new to the table. It's going to be interesting. Now, originally I thought maybe I would do like mystery co-hosts so you wouldn't know who they are until the last minute. But as I was basically arranging and signing these people to appearances, Ethan Ralph immediately ran to the internet and told everyone that
he blew his load, like you should have known that he would. And the other ones probably will follow suit as well, because you're all just absolute fucking pigs for attention. Are we surprised? No, we are not.
was going to be on the show. I guess some people just get way too overexcited. So next week on Smart Guys, which will be Thursday night again, so it's going to be Thursday, March 27th, on that night stream, it will be Ethan Ralph as my co-host for commentary on Smart Guys. Now, some people are saying, don't say we didn't warn you. We don't, this guy's not trustworthy or whatever, right? Here's what you got to understand. And I think Ethan Ralph understands this too. If he comes on my show and he's professional and we talk about wrestling and we talk about other stuff too, because we're going to a little bit go into stuff about
I know you're going to try to shit on Kino Casino.
The casino shit and everything. We're going to talk a little bit about that, right?
Of course, but you were done with the drama. It's funny that you ran to somebody and you both just ran into each other's arms and you both don't like Kino Casino, but we were done with that.
As long as we keep it on track.
If I want to challenge cover Smart Guys, even you couldn't save that. I agree 100%. Hell no.
It's going to be fine. All right? It's going to be perfectly fine. But if he comes on the show and immediately you could tell that the guy's either drunk or high or he starts saying messed up stuff, he knows I can't have that on YouTube and I'm going to dump him. Like, I think he knows that, right? I'll just dump him right from the stream and I'll do it myself. Right? Because I think, as you've seen the last 2 weeks, I'm perfectly competent of running a ship by myself and doing it by myself. Now, people have said, get co-hosts. Okay.
Yeah, you can run it by yourself. You've been running it into the fucking ground, dude.
Okay, fine, right? So I think some of the appeal of this next week is no one has any idea what's actually going to happen, right? And it could go any way. It could go completely crazy off the rails. It could,
like breaking up with your girlfriend and dating her friend just to piss her off. Yeah, this is pretty much what this is. He's looking around for anybody who will help him shit on Kino Casino. Anybody. It really feels like he just wants confirmation. Exactly. He's looking for anybody who he can team up with to shit on Kino Casino.
Could go pretty funny if he actually goes completely straight and it's like the most professional show ever. Is anyone even looking at that or thinking that's going to happen? Imagine if it does. That would be equally entertaining, I think. Everyone would be like, what the fuck? So either way, it's going to be good. You know what I mean? I really feel that way. All right? So we'll see. Okay, now, there will be new hosts as well the next 2 weeks, and I have already secured those appearances. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be very interesting because every person is going to be guessing week to week who's the next host. And I'm going to tell these people, hey, try not to spoil because I want it to be kind of a mystery. All right? So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun ride. These next few weeks leading into WrestleMania. Hopefully this will garner some more attention and support for the show. I've already promised you guys I am going to continue the show through WrestleMania. But then when that happens, I'm going to gauge interest. I'm going to see how the show is done and determine, is it worth my time after WrestleMania, or should we just retire the show for now and move on to other stuff? And as I've already tossed out there, maybe this is the kind of show that we bring back when there's a reason. Like, let's say something crazy happens in pro wrestling that needs to be talked about. Then Smart Guys comes back. Or maybe this season of Royal Rumble to WrestleMania is the season of the year where I do the show and then I kind of retire it for a while and then we bring it back when it's pertinent. We could do that too. I never, always I kind of thought, oh, you got to constantly do this show over and over and over. You don't have to. I could bring it back when it's.
He's obsessed with trying to be professional until you call him out for acting like a pig, for snorting or burping or ripping fucking hard ass like he did the other day. And then he tells you that this isn't professional. It's just I'm not a professional. I'm not a big time streamer. It's professional until it's not. It's whatever it needs to be whenever that's what it needs to be.
Appropriate. So something to think about, but anyway.
Does Ethan Ralph make money? I haven't seen much of him, but from what I have seen, all he makes is an ass of himself. So I have no idea.
That's going to be exciting. And I certainly hope that you guys will join me for Smart Guys the next 3 weeks. I'm going to try to keep it on Thursday nights right now as my late stream around, 7 p.m. Pacific time on the DSP Reacts channel and on the Kick channel. Now you can watch the archive on DSP Reacts right now. It is fully viewable. And I hope that you guys will check it out. Fair enough? 2 thumbs up? Cool. All right, that was
He can do whatever he wants. Just so everyone knows, Kino Casino goes live on Kick tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a Gundam. We'll be there around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it here. I'll be restreaming it. You can go watch it over on Kick. Kick is free to download. You don't even have to sign up. You can go to Kick, type in Kino Casino Gaming, and it pops up. And you can go right there. You don't have to have a profile or sign up or do anything. Or again, like I say, I'm here streaming it tonight. This pathetic, sad little man can do whatever he wants. He can go around and collect these few LolCows that Keemstar, for whatever reason, hasn't decided to pick up yet. And he can go and look for his super best friends to assemble and try to get people together who fucking hate Kino Casino. What is going to happen tonight is going to be fucking insane.
Yesterday, before we talk about today, I've received another contribution.
Oh, goody.
A $5 tip.
Aren't you guys happy he got a $5 tip? That's so great for him, you guys. Maybe he'll be able to eat food today. Aussie Turtles Gaming, thank you for the 5, honey. This is what Triple P, that's what I like to call him. He quits projects when he doesn't get support. Oh, yeah, of course.
From Mars Inhabitant. All right. Let's see what Mars Inhabitant has to say today.
Gwet fucked. Hopefully. I'd like it to say that.
I'm very happy. Knock on wood. Not that I'm superstitious. We have no tech issues today. Cameras should not turn off anymore because we've got, the right wiring and everything now. Okay, and setup's working, lighting is working, nothing is broken down, everything is actually functional. I hope we can keep it this way. At this point, I think I might have actually worked out every problem, except the wireless may just drop from time to time, and there's not much I could do about that. That's just like wireless signals in a house, what are you going to do? But for the most part, everything's now functional and working, so. Okay, so Mars Inhabitant says, I watched Assassin's Creed videos from last night. The game is good. I can point out there's a little bit too much
Nope.
I was like, oh, God, this is cringe or whatever. Then I would have stopped. But people seem to like me kind of reverting back to the old classic style.
I have no idea what he's... I'm sorry, I don't want to hear anything about it yet.
So anyway, thank you for the $5 tip. Let's now continue with the show. And guys, again, thank you for your support. Let's hit the goal on this podcast so I can order the food for DSP Tries It, the British cuisine, okay?
Price.
Jesse Hernandez says, I can't wait to try the game myself as audio.
Stop it.
But the whole industry forgot about it.
I
never hear people around, but even
if... Oh, God, no, not the autistic fucking schedule. I can't. I try to not be so fucking rude about it, but I can't.
That next week. Now, also, keep in mind, next month, there is a good amount of stuff actually happening in the gaming space, okay? So, Fatal Fury is having its second beta, and that's running from the 26th until the 31st, okay? Well, the problem is, obviously, I got so much else going on, and I have 2 days off. So I think the 30th, which would be the Sunday when I come back, I'm going to play that Fatal Fury beta, but I only have the one session to play it.
Okay.
It sucks. I would have wished that we had more time, but Thursday I'm going to be doing Adam Fallen Smart, guys. I'm off Friday and Saturday.
I thought we were, bro, you're pissing me off. I thought we were done with this autismo.
Very much for a great, final week coming up of March. I think that the end of March will be good.
We're not into the final week yet. You can't say thank you for a good final week. The final week doesn't start until the 23rd. Okay.
With the variety that we're doing.
Honey, do you know what day it is? Do you know who you are? We got to get this fool a life alert.
We're new games, old games, projects, all kinds of fun stuff. And before people are like, well, what about Legos and stuff? We're doing it. Don't worry. Come April, we're going to figure out when to return to Lego nights. Like I said, I think we
No, I don't know very much about Ethan Ralph at all. Like I say, I looked up a couple of clips. I saw the casino shit on him. Someone said he likes Xanax. I thought he was like a drunk or something. I guess maybe he is too. So Digital Melanin, Grandpa's looping again. This is what he does.
kind of figured out the first build I'll do is probably the Piranha Plant Lego. And then we'll go on from there. Okay? Cool. I got a $2 tip here. Let's see here.
English audio or Japanese? See, I don't know. Japanese is not something that I'm fluent in, although I'm sure we can get subtitles. Mr. Toxic knows Japanese, but not me, because of all the languages I know, Japanese is hard. So I don't know, but since we're gonna kind of play it together, I'll probably just let him pick what he wants, and he loves like Japanese stuff, so he'll probably pick it.
It's a troll, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Okay.
Ooh, get ignored, you little bitch.
It's a moronic troll. All right. So, guys, let's get some support going. All right? Let's get, like I said, a little bit of everything. We got one super chat right now. We have 2 tips, and that's it. So let's get our first sub over on Kick. All right? Let's do it. Let's get some people supporting on Kick this morning. Let's get some support on YouTube. How about a member or gifted membership? Let's get that momentum rolling. Since right now, we want to hit the goal on this stream so we can order the British food and actually do the DSP tries it on this.
You are such a fucking pathetic tub of fuck. Like, do you realize how pathetic you are?
It's very stream. All right?
Like, this is sad.
Cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Gross, too. Your husband's still debating on buying it. I've been back and forth, too, although it's pretty much not up to me. He wants it, so we're getting it. That's fine.
I'll be honest, today I did look for news. I was hoping that there would be some gaming news stories and stuff to cover.
Oh, God, please don't make me sit through an hour of fucking Q&A. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me.
Sadly, I didn't really see anything. All right, so...
For God's sake, at least when I come back tonight to do the Kino Casino, at least I won't have to fucking like try to like, I'm not the most exciting person. I'm aware, I'm aware of that, but it's like, at least with Kino Casino, I know that like, it won't be this.
Because of that, not really a lot to talk about.
It won't be, hey guys, we don't know what to talk about, so let me just sit here in silence while you ask us questions.
And I certainly hope that there will be new gaming news coming out.
I may not hang around for the Q and bag. Shit, dude, I might not hang around for the Q and bag. Because like I say, I'm going to be back at like 7:15, 7:30-ish.
Out soon. But it's been kind of dead recently, and it's just...
Yeah, sometimes there's some cringe, when it comes to them, but it definitely not boring. And plus, we're gonna get the messages because they're now that this dude has fucking just like hella 220'd himself. For God's sake, we're fucking 440'd at this point. This shit's gonna be crazy.
Disappointing. I'm looking for actual things to talk about.
His begging is pathetic, but I'll be honest with you, it really doesn't bother me. The shit that bothers me is dead air, the grandpa stories, the news stories that don't go anywhere. Because when he begs for money and it makes him look like a piece of shit, I can try to get a quip or like a one-liner in there, like when I called him like a miserable pile of fuck, or I can try to do something to be a little bit funny, but a long-winded fucking 20-minute news story about shit that, like, number one, I probably don't give a fuck about, and two, it's probably old, and three, nobody else fucking cares. That's where it's hard to make it interesting. When he just like incessantly like rambles on, I can't do much with that. He either has to be fucking unhinged or just saying the stupidest fucking shit
on the show, and it's just like not much going on, right? So, all right, here's what we'll do. I want to see what you guys want to chat about today. So I'm going to open up the stream to a little bit of Q&A. Let's see what you guys want to do. It's early, so if this doesn't carry, we can easily end the podcast early and try to get more gameplay of AC Shadows in today if that's what we want to do. All right, so let's see what you guys have on your mind. Tag me in the chat. I'll do shout-outs for contributions. Let's
You don't want to know what's on my mind.
see where the show takes us today. All right, and go from there. Okay?
Oh, here we go. We got a little cuckaroony there in the chat.
So here we go. Inmate 1
There we go. That'll make him happy.
did a $10 super chat. Says, I hope we're close to the British food goal. What dishes are you going to get?
All right, executive decision that I don't think anyone will be disappointed in. Skip juice.
All right, well, I've enjoyed talking about the cuisine with you guys, but unless some more people step up
We get right to a bag. I use the skip juice and we're right into another bag.
and actually support, we're not going to do it today. I want to do it on this stream. I want to hit the 70. I want to order. I want to get it going. And then I want to start working on what we're going to do for 80 when we hit that next week, right? But we got to get some more support. So let's get it going, okay? Now, what else would you guys like to talk about? Because I don't want to just talk about the goal all day.
We don't want that either.
The base of baked beans is bean stock, not tomato sauce. Tomato sauce is in certain variations. Well, here, like if we get pork and beans, it's usually beans in a red tomato-ish sauce with pieces of the baked pork in it. That's pork and beans here in the United States.
What?
No, I don't take cryptocurrency. I literally have super chats, memberships, gifted memberships on YouTube side, subs and gifted subs on the Kick side, tips through PayPal, and I have a Patreon. If you can't support via one of those ways, I don't know what to tell you. Get with the times. Not everyone on the planet just 100% uses cryptocurrency because they're weird and want to, like, you know, feel like it's some fucking, you know, internet clandestine shit.
I think it was someone razzing you, bro. I don't think anyone legit wants you to fucking... Oh, that's a great face. Let me grab that. I don't think anyone legit fucking cares about whether or not you take fucking Dogecoin, bro. Like, get fucked.
So people actually activate things and you know, do things in the real world.
You almost want a LARP to suggest black pudding to see him suffer? That's not bad. Speaking of Bad Bunny, I was watching some August the Duck, and it just so happened to like play some of his like older videos. I found the video that after I saw the video about Bad Bunny, and again, I don't remember who did that one, about, you know, you guys, you fucking cheap pieces of shit don't have $5. I found the video where I first heard about like e-begging and stuff. It was August the Duck.
Thank you to Little Spider Ninja.
Boomer doesn't take crypto, shocker.
We actually just became a member on YouTube, so we finally have our first member of the day. Let's get you on the leaderboard there. Thank you, Little Spider Ninja.
Good job, Cock. So proud of you.
And that was a...
How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? Like, bitch, if it's just $5, then like, you shit on it, but then you want it so fucking desperately. Like, what is it? Is it nothing, or do you need it desperately? What?
Standard supporter says $3 of support. Thank you. Doing good today, Spider Ninja. Chill vibe, nothing.
Yeah, chill. This has been real chill. Come on, guys, give me money. Come on, guys, give me money. We got a deadline. Come on.
Nothing crazy going on. More relaxed atmosphere today for sure. So because of that, we're just kind of hanging out and talking. I want to see what people want to talk about today. And like I told everyone, if we do run out of topics and nothing's really going on, then we can go right ahead and jump into the game early, right? Where did I get this? This is the Divoom Pixu 64 digital frame. It's the biggest digital frame that they offer, at least commercially. Like maybe they do bigger ones for other businesses.
You're waiting for the fake tip or the sock account dono.
But
It
this
might
is the one you
happen.
can get. I got it off Amazon. It was over $200, but I don't remember how much. And it goes on sale from time to time. They do big sales and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like how it plays various animations, but just to be fair, I want to be transparent about it. All right, it doesn't work for everything, and what I mean by that is it works good for animations, pictures, slideshow, change them every day and stuff. Not really. It really just plays pictures and videos. That's it. It doesn't have there's no app for it that will say oh, there's a leaderboard you can update daily or even during a stream. Nothing like that. It just basically plays video files. If you're okay with it just playing video files or pictures, it's great. It's super good. The quality is great and everything.
His begging ain't even original anymore. He still half fucking talks like fucking PPP when he's begging for money, even though he hates them now, apparently. It's, come on, let's get support. Come on, let's get support.
You can see, syncs with your wireless network, has its own app that you can program, and there's
Is that digital thing, that frame or whatever, is that $200 for real? For? Damn. That kind of seems like a waste. I guess it depends on who you are.
Entire community. Thousands of people who make animations for this thing daily. So
he thinks he's Triple P. We call him Triple P.
Any holiday, anything going on, you could jump right in.
I guess imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
And get a whole bunch of animations for your stream or whatever you're going to use it for. So I do recommend it. I like the product a lot. It's just not exactly what I thought it was going to be when I bought it, but now I end up liking it anyway. I think it's quite good.
I walked in at a bad time. Then again, it's always a bad time with this fool. It's a lot of begging today because he's one away from 70 and he wants his food. So it's just total fucking man baby. Come on, I want my food.
So there you go.
It's been a bad day for the guy. And his day just started like a fucking hour ago.
If Steam is available on a next-gen Xbox and your library carries over, would you be more interested? Why would I care about that if I have a gaming PC? The way I see it, as a creator, okay, and a gamer, it behooves me to get future consoles because
Who taught him behooves, by the way?
I can cover them. I could do a live unboxing with my new setup now, right? We could go right here and I could live
Oh, God. Moving on.
I think what it actually was, I don't think it charged. I think the battery or the connectors don't work. So it didn't charge at all. And there was no way to charge it. I was plugging it in, nothing. It wouldn't take charge at all. So I think maybe it was a faulty battery in the unit. Because I took it to Best Buy because I had bought it online from Best Buy. So I took it to Best Buy and they were trying to plug it in and figure it out. They're like, nah, nothing. It just won't react at all. It's definitely.
I also think he really, 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 really wants to eat because he does it at the end of his stream. So it's 4:00 because that's when Grandpa wants dinner is 4:00. And that's right around the time that Kino Casino goes live. Because on Wednesday night when Kino went live, this fool started his stream early to try to hurry up and get people to not go watch the casino. Because he doesn't want the few precious people he's got left to go watch Kino Casino. So he started his shit early. So I kind of feel like maybe he wants to eat to keep people over here instead of going over to Kino. That, and I mean, he wants his money and his food. Let's not get shit twisted.
Definitely bricked.
Phil, thank you for the 3. I don't have $5, but here's a couple of quid. You don't have to have $5. I appreciate the generosity, man. Gino, thank you for becoming a member, honey. I appreciate it. Very sweet. I appreciate. Sir, hello? Life check? I know you're there. I can hear you breathing. Sir? Hello? We had like 20 seconds of skip juice or something. He's been quiet this whole time. Why did I pause for that? I'm so used to like being on the pause button. Sir? See, this is the thing right here. This is what happens. This is why, for anyone who's like restreaming it, this is why Q&A is a fucking stream killer. What in the holy mother of fuck do you do with this? Look at this look on his face. This scowl on his ratchet old face. It looks like his skin is melting off of his fucking skull, and he's just sitting here reading. He won't read any of this shit out loud. Like, what the fuck for the audio style listeners? You know? I don't know. Like, what in the fuck do you do with this? Jerry, thank you for the $1 super sticker. Oh, how cute. Little sunglasses. I love it. Hello?
Excuse me.
Well, at least he made a noise. Fucking life check. Someone get this fool life alert, because when he dies, we ain't gonna fucking know. It's gonna be just as quiet. We're gonna need to know. Never blowing bubbles. Thank you for the 2. This 2 Aussie dollars doesn't register on the Richter scale. Well, this is the Toxie scale, and everything registers, and I appreciate it. Hello.
Oh, yeah. AC Shadows is proving difficult to get invested.
Nope. No. Stop it.
Because you're throwing so much at me so fast, it's confusing. You gotta stop it.
I don't want to hear this. And now I've used all my skip juice, so my plan has backfired. My plan has backfired and blown up in my face. Because I don't want to hear about the game, and now this is what we're talking about. So
Put that shit
no, sir.
all over the place. They did that in Last of Us 2. I didn't like it. They're doing it in AC Shadows. I also don't like it. It's a common thread for me that I don't like this narrative take in video games. They're not executing it very well.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that means, and he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about anyway, so we're good.
Yes, Mr. Salas, your friends trolled you. I have no desire to learn Italian. Someone's messing with you.
But aren't you like Mr. Italian or whatever? What's wrong with learning another language? You would actually benefit from learning another language. Something to get your brain going. Something more than just this fucking shit that you do all day long, which is just fucking
No, we're
hot
not going to
garbage.
watch the new Snow White. I'm pretty sure we're going to stay away from it.
I was trying to watch, Sir Moist has a video about that, but I didn't get to it yet. Can we talk about horror movies for 25 minutes while he rambles? We can. If you guys want to talk about horror movies, I can kind of hang. I do love a good horror movie. While we wait for this fool to fucking say something.
I did not see any great suggestion in Kick Chat. If you repeat it, I'll address it. I didn't see it. No, I'm not playing The Last of Us 2 on Steam next month. Hell no. I'm never playing that game ever again.
Oh, Jesus. He's looking for, like, he has nothing to talk about. He has nothing to say. This is the part that kills shit. You know, it right here. This is all, like, what in the fuck? I'm not paused because you can see Raw Phil's fucking clock, and thank you, Raw Phil. Can we get some big ups for Raw Phil for, like, doing this for us?
My Shiranui in chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even, like, fucking dealing with you. Oh, I love Sinister. That was Ethan Hawke, right? Yeah. That was good. Second one sucked ass, but the first one was good. Yard work. Was it yard work or lawn work? Whatever it was, ugh, that I still think about that. Talk about Cat miraculously beating cancer. That kind of shit hurts my heart, man. He gets thick as thieves with someone so quick that he, like, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna believe that all of that shit was fake, you know? Yeah, Event Horizon is the shit. If you haven't seen it and you like horror movies, see Event Horizon. And the first, like, 8 minutes of Ghost Ship. So... a money creature. That's pretty funny.
Says, I don't want to see you eat any fast food. It's bad for you. First of all, this British food isn't fast food. This British food is actually, like, supposed to be authentic British cuisine that you would get from, like, a pub.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say, man. Dammy, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you for getting me through work. You are too cute and hilarious. Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Crazy Cat, thank you for the 5, honey. Horror B movies are terrible, but better than this tool. I'll watch the Pumpkinhead sequels with more happiness than this. Yeah, the shit that I think like sucks the worst, even in the horror genre. You know, like I can't handle like the tortury like kind of stuff, like Hostel and like that kind of stuff. But I would watch a fuck ton of this. There are a couple of horror movies that have like half permanently scarred me, and over this Q&A, I think I'd watch Human Centipede Part 2 again. And that thing made me catatonic for about 45 minutes.
Pub or restaurant, it's not considered fast food like, you know, a McDonald's or whatever. That's number one. Number two,
Oh, Hatchet. Oh, you gotta love Hatchet because Kane Hodder, who was one of the guys who played Jason Voorhees, did Hatchet, so that was pretty good. But I'm like huge Kane Hodder fangirl.
when I don't eat fast food frequently,
I have seen Split. It was wonderful. I can't think of the guy's name, but oh, he was really good. Why can't I think of the guy's name? Oh, balls. I can't think
rarely.
of his name.
The times that you see me eat fast food for DSP tries it is literally the extent of my fast food eating.
Extagout. Hard fucking Extagout. Is it James McAvoy? Is that it? Yeah, Event Horizon is the shit. What about the night when Kat made something and you talked about how fucking shitty it was and you didn't like it, so you had no choice but to order Taco Bell? Like, what the fuck?
All other meals are home-cooked meals. So you don't have to worry about that. I keep losing weight. I've lost some more. I haven't weighed myself again, but I looked in the mirror. I'm like, damn, I'm actually skinnier. I'm losing more and more weight.
I don't want to sound like a dick or anything because thin is never going to be a word that you could use to describe me. Like, you know, I'm an ample broad, but like those double chins are saying that you are not losing weight, sir.
Because like I said, I'm not,
I agree with Deadeye. Those moobs are begging to differ.
I'm not eating food late nights anymore like I used to.
If you're losing weight, I don't know where you're losing it from because it's hanging off the bottom of your fucking chin and off of your fucking tits, bro. I'm sorry. Just saying what it is.
So I'm not putting on or retaining that weight, and my body is kind of naturalizing its level of what it should.
My body is naturalizing its level. Can we all just have a moment to thank the holy mother of fuck that this guy is not a medical doctor? Can we just all go, oh, thank God. If something goes wrong and I have to go to the hospital, I won't have to see this guy. This guy will not pull the curtain and walk in and go, so how are we feeling?
It actually be. I don't have to eat a ton because
Oh my God, don't fucking watch Human Centipede 2. If you want to watch the first one, you can get through that one. 2 legitimately fucked my brain for like an hour.
I don't do physical activity. I sit here all day streaming. So I don't need to be eating.
I'm happier knowing he's not a doctor, a pilot, a surgeon, which I guess is a doctor, anything where he has to maybe work with children or, I don't know, animals that could maybe, it's bad enough he's got animals in his home that he's potentially putting in danger. I'm glad he doesn't have children. I'm glad that his wife maybe isn't like, you know, in a wheelchair or something. And for the most part, maybe she can kind of take care of herself. Thank God this man has next to no real responsibility for anything else that is living and breathing, because I don't think it would make it. I don't know how this dude would deal with like a fucking house plant. Josh, thanks for the 5, honey. Lunch meat sandwiches coming soon. Love your content. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate your generosity.
A lot of food, you know. Abib, thank you for a gift.
I don't want him manning a drone, let alone my No, I don't want him to. No.
Gifted membership this morning.
I thought you said pirate, not pilot. That's pretty good. Anything with public transportation. I mean, imagine the people that he could put in danger. Oh God, he couldn't count his tips last night. Don't put him in a bank. If he's not stealing from you, your bank account won't fucking be right. You can't have him do anything with any responsibility. He can't work anywhere where you got to be there early. He can't stay there late. He's got to take a piss every 20 minutes.
I appreciate that.
Phil would be the kind of doctor to tell you how he's doing, right? Or tell you that no matter what's wrong with you, he's had it worse, you know? Well, yeah, like it's just a broken leg, but did you know one time I had a double ear infection?
That gets us up to 31.
Oh, no one cares, you tub of fuck. Did he get his fucking money yet?
Does it really? That Inzoi game comes out in a few days.
Oof, $31. Ouch.
Isn't it supposed to be that it's like Sims, but it's not? It's on PC. It's supposed to be like hyper-realistic Sims.
This is proof that Kick was carrying him, and Kick has come and gone.
Or something. I don't know. You guys tell me if you're interested in that and you want to see me try it. I mean, it's not like a highlight, but if you guys wanted me to give it a shot, I probably would.
Yeah, if he was a doctor, like when you would go like up to the receptionist at the office to check in, you'd have to pay the bill right there first. Oh, and then whatever he was doing as a job, when you're fucking done, you got to tip him. Yeah. Well, if you want to know, if what's going on with you, I've got it right here in your chart, but I'm gonna need a $20 tip.
All right, Mr. Salas, sounds good. I don't know if I'll ever be interested in language learning, to be honest.
This guy isn't interested in learning anything. When he did that co-op with Kat, he learned shit about that woman he never even fucking knew.
But, okay.
Addicts are at a high risk for committing fraud. Oh, yeah. This dude shouldn't be in charge of children, anything else that's alive, money, anything medical, medicine related. Absolutely not. Everyone's always like, oh, get him kicked off YouTube and, make him go get a real job. And I understand people's mentality behind that. I really do get it. But no, let this dude stay right here. He's already a menace to enough people because like people have gone bankrupt because of this fucking douchebag. But I think here his impact is as minimal as it can possibly be on like outside humanity. I think this is as little of an impact. So just leave him in his bubble. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, let's get you chewing the fingers. I don't have any of those. There we go. That's delicious. Hello?
Make a replica of myself in Inzoi. Ooh.
What?
Virtual Phil in Inzoi.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Please spare us. On here, he affects mentally ill people. Well, see, we can't keep him from everybody. And we do try to save people. We've been trying to get, there are a lot of detractors who have been trying to, like warn people about him for years. Look at him. He's just sitting here waiting for his money. Just sitting here waiting for his money.
All right, well, guys, are we running out of topics? Should we just simply start with the game then?
Yeah,
because I know
really
I didn't come
should.
to the table with much on the podcast today. To be honest, it was either going to be people contribute and I shout those out, and then we order the food, or
he literally saved time in the podcast to order the food. He thought someone would just come in and go, "Here you go. Here's $150."
There's not much else to talk about unless you guys have topics. There's nothing happening.
He doesn't have anything else to talk about. Are you fucking kidding me? This is, the Dos Equis guy, the most interesting man. This is like the anti-Dos Equis guy. This is the most boring fucking man on the planet.
I was waiting for news, and nothing happened today. And it's fine to have a shorter podcast. It is. Rationally understand or explain to me hate watching, because I don't think there's anything rational to it. I think it's emotional. I think it's stupid. I think dumb people do it. Quite frankly, like I would not sit around watching someone I hate all day. Why would I do that? What a waste.
I mean, I don't hate you, so I don't hate watch you. I actually get a lot of enjoyment. It sucks for me when you're boring because I am trying to entertain people. So you're annoying, you're frustrating, but I don't hate you. So I don't hate watch you. So
Waste of time.
It's not a waste of my time. I work, I do other things. I have the luxury to where I can work my schedule around to where I can do this to hang out with people. But because again, like that's, I'm aware that I'm fortunate and lucky to have that luxury. And it definitely is a luxury. You don't take time out of if there's a day where I want to be here, but I can't, I'm just not here. Like last week, I missed a day. Because Mr. Toxic was like, hey, let's spend the day. And I said, let's spend the day. You definitely don't get all my personal time, sir, I promise you. But I'm far more effective at running a house and a schedule. And so is everybody else here.
Well, I think some people are just dumb. And you can't really You can't really fix dumb people because they're just wired wrong. I don't know what else to say.
You don't have to be sorry, Girl Snout Cookies. You can always be an audio style listener. He stalled for a Q&A, but he really wanted to look at the menu. He saved time to look at the British food menu, but he's sitting at $31 right now. So when did his day start? Let me see. I've been live for an hour and 50 minutes and I got here before him. So when did his day start? Yeah, about an hour and a half ago. He just wants food. He wants money to get the food. That's all he cares about. That's where his brain's at.
There you go. You don't hate watch. If you're not hate watching, I get it.
No, I don't hate you.
If you get entertainment out of something, if you genuinely are liking it, that's not hate watching.
Right.
At all.
There are plenty of people who do hate you, but...
Hate watching is you hate the person, you hate the content, you hate everything about it, but you...
Next time Mr. Toxic says he wants to spend time with you, tell him my time is valuable and give him a smug face. Should I go siege mode? Just a smug face until he gets in his wallet and be like, here, baby, here's $10.
You insist on watching it just to make fun of it. That's hate watching.
No, I'm still going to make fun of you. I mean, like low-hanging fruit at its finest. And frankly, I'm lazy. So I'm going to make fun of you, but I don't hate you. If you got $1 million tip right now, I don't care. If you go fucking bankrupt today, I don't care, regardless of what happens to you. And I think most people, for the most part, kind of feel the same way. Some people do wish bad things on you or want bad things to happen to you. And that's fine. You know, that's fine too. Then tell them that doesn't register on my Richter scale. Like, yeah, asshole, you're going to have to cough up, I want to see different dead presidents. You better cough up a little bit more. Morel, thank you for the 5, honey. Between last night and today, watching him bottom out is hilarious. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Cry, Phil, cry. Flip those burgers at Burger King. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate you.
Stupid. You could do so many better things with your life than hate.
You don't know what else like myself, anybody in the chat right now, or any other detractors, you have no fucking idea what the rest of us do with our time. I'm sure people are working right now, or they're doing something else right now. Half of the time when I'm figuring out what clips I want to show, I'm doing 2 or 3 other things. You're not really the center of anyone's fucking attention. You're like background noise.
Watch someone you genuinely don't like. I never understood it. And no one has ever been able to sufficiently explain it to me. Why it's a rational or useful thing to do with your time or life. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know if it's necessarily rational, but is $40,000 a year on a mobile game rational? Is drinking yourself stupid every night rational? It all just depends on what you like. What you like and what you don't. You want to drink yourself into a stupor and blow someone's yearly salary on sweaty man JPEGs. To you, that's rational. So... people who live in really, really fragile glass houses should be careful what they're doing with those stones. Chew your fingers, yummy.
Yes, but you understand, listen to this idiot. I want to see what inevitably will come to you. Yes, but number one, you don't know it'll ever happen. First of all, it's your
VLX, thank you for the 2. No one likes a liar and a hypocrite. Rational.
opinion, right? What's going to inevitably come to you is your opinion because you don't like me or any person you hate watch, right? It's not the opinion of everyone. There's no one who is universally hated who can be successful. You understand that people who are if you're universally hated.
That's right. You're universally hated and you're not successful. Hey, he got one. Can we get some hands in the chat? He got one. Yay.
Then you're going to actually fail in life.
You have failed. Oh, God, have you failed? You failed and then you figured out how to you fail with flair, sir. I mean, really, big ups to you.
Who like people. You know what I'm saying? It's the people who actually like those creators or people who are supporting them who let them keep going. So what you're saying has no merits. There's no inevitable fall of anyone, all right, at all. You just sitting around waiting for that moment that may or may not ever happen is stupid. It's a complete waste of time. Maybe if something did happen, you heard of it, and then you went to watch, that would make sense. But literally sitting there every single day wasting your time away, and the person isn't failing. And then you got to sit there and you got to stew about it, and you're angry about it, and you're jealous and you're upset and you're
Yeah, I'm real jealous, bro.
just so, why would that be a good use of your life? You have one life on earth. That's it. You're not getting extra.
And you choose to lie about people dying, having cancer, drinking yourself stupid, and gambling. I really don't know where this judgment is coming from, sir. You don't know anybody else's life. You don't know any of our lives, and we know a fuck ton about yours. So seeing as how you're the most ignorant one in the room because we know you, but you don't know us, maybe you should have a big old cup of shut the fuck up, because you're just going to make yourself look more and more and more stupid.
Extra chances. There's no extra lives. There's no redos. You have one life on this planet to make the best of. Do you understand that? And if you're just going to sit there and be angry about others rather than focusing on yourself,
You mean like how you're angry about other people? Like how you're angry at Kino Casino, and you're angry at the side scrollers, and you're angry at the guy from Truth Seekers, and now you're angry with Rich, and you still hate Keemstar. We know you still hate Keemstar because you're fucking jealous.
you've missed the point. The script has eluded you. You need to focus on you and
He really is an S-tier narcissist. That's a great way.
doing things that are good for you, meaning
I think this is very, very good for people. It's cathartic. I don't know. Everybody in my chat, anyway, they seem to be having fun and having a good time and doing whatever it is that they have to do or want to do. I don't know. If people in my chat weren't having a good time, I don't think they'd be here. I don't hang out where I don't have fun.
meaningful for you. That means building relationships, having meaningful interactions. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, you said that you were married, so you can't have friends. But wait, I'm married, so does that mean I can't have friends or have a life? That means I don't get to do anything else, right? You're talking round and round in circles, Grandpa. Work it out. Work it out.
That's what you need.
I know. The brain stopped. Slow
Not
down.
not
Slow down before you hurt yourself.
sitting. I hate watch someone because I want to inevitably see them fall. Are you dumb? Like, come back.
No, I'm getting antsy, but fear not, it's coming.
If there is a fall, then come back for the fall. Don't just sit there and waste your time. Because then what happens is people realize that trend and they grift. So now you have the entire vortex of people around me who capitalize on people like you, who sadly are weak-minded and don't realize that this is a waste of your time. So they are sucking in your bucks. They are. They're literally sucking in your views and your bucks because you're a sucker's born every minute. And they, man, do they see you
And they all hang out with Dark Side Phil.
as the mark. You are the mark for them. You're watching the restream. You're watching the podcast. You're watching.
You sound kind of salty that all the people that you were hitting for money left. You taste that? Tastes like salt to me.
The next piece of hateful content. It's all there just to capitalize on your weakness. And the fact that you can't realize that, they really
If people want to pay me to bring them entertaining content and to bring them dirt or bring them gossip or to do whatever, why not? Frankly, I'm going to sound like an asshole, but if people want to pay me for that, why the fuck not? You're getting paid to play video games. So, I mean, you know, we can all make a buck however we want to make a buck, you know? I don't ever ask for anything, ever. So why not? You know, I put hours of time into this. I sit down here and make thumbnails and do emotes and stream for hours and hours and hours. And so does every other fucking detractor. So we're not entitled to a few bucks, which we make off our views, by the way. Because I don't know of one detractor who ever asks for anything, ever. You're over here, please, guys, please, guys, please. Watch a detractor actually say please. They'll probably make $10,000.
realize you have no self-awareness, and that's why they do it.
Oh, look at the narcissist. Look at the lacking of self-awareness, talking about how other people don't have self-awareness.
That's why there's a vortex around DSP.
If I had money, I would support. You are supporting. You're here hanging out with us right now, and that's awesome.
It's not DSP. It's the vortex of people capitalizing on the weak-minded. Because if you really think about it, in the days of stuff like the SOK, right? They were not like
Oh God, Grandpa's gone down the rabbit hole. Oh no.
that. They were just,
He's found something to talk about.
we don't like Phil and we hate watch Phil constantly.
I did. That is true. I asked for 2,000 subs. That's true. I did ask for 2,000 subs.
All right? But no one capitalized on it. No one was making bank. No one was making a living. There was no entire ecosystem based around it. It was just hate watchers. But then what happened is over time, as the hate watching increased, people, the snakes, the fucking, they call them.
No, nobody ever has to give anything. You don't have to if you can't afford to, because you're still here hanging out. That is the whole point, to come here and hang out. If people, have that and that's what they want to do. But if not, you're certainly not going to get any criticism from me. I watch his asshole all day long. I don't give him a dime, Fuck him. Fuck this guy. Oh my gosh. Twice Dan, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you making content out of this fool. It gives me something to listen to during my boring day at work. Well, I'm happy to be here.
Carpetbaggers, they come in and they just sweep up everything that they possibly can immorally because they see an opportunity, right?
You sound so salty because there are people on the internet who can watch you, have enough charisma to make you interesting, and be so likable that they're financially supported by people. It just kind of sounds like you're mad that there are people doing your job better than you. And if you watch some of these folks who make the videos and the streams, they're doing it like vastly better than you. Like some of the effort that some detractors and content creators and stuff put into all their shit, the people that make the music and the pictures and the thumbnails and all of that stuff, and King Jad does bingo and all that kind of stuff, you just kind of sound really salty and really upset that the community has really, really talented people in it who do what you do better than you. And none of us have your subs, and none of us have your 17-year legacy. And it sounds like you're mad that everyone does it better. Jerry, thank you for the little salt shaker for the $1 super sticker. I love that little salt shaker. It's so cute.
Traditionally, those were people who did it during a war. They would come into your house that got destroyed in a battle before you could even get back because holes in the house from the shells, and they would fucking just take a carpet and bag all your belongings and run out the door. They're the ultimate opportunists. And that's who these people are.
Yeah, because opportunists make money, bro. Flat out. Opportunists get views. they make money. Yeah. There's 3 things in life that sell: sex, violence, and gossip. That's what sells. I mean, shit or get off the pot, bro.
Are that you're falling for. All of these people who make this content that's
Yeah, I'm really keeping these people here right now. I've got them all tied to a chair. I'm going to shame them right now if they leave and never come back. Right.
Content. It's what is non-content. There's no content there. It's just people capitalizing on your.
But if you don't watch us, how do you know there's no content? How do you know what we do?
Weak-mindedness to make money on you.
Quiet down there, or I won't feed you, Girl Snout cookies. You be quiet down there. You're on glass of water, crust of bread as it is. Don't. Thin ice. Thin ice.
And that's sad that you guys can't just wise up. Listen, if you don't like me, you have the right to not like me. That's fine.
Right.
But why sit around?
I also have the right to stream you if I want to and make fun of you. Just like people could take my videos. You can't see me because I will never be stupid enough to appear on camera on the internet. But you can take the videos of me talking and you can make fun of me. I'll listen to this bitch and blah, 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 blah. Sure. Why not? That's okay. It's probably been done. Andrews Pack, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you. Like, yeah, anybody can do anything they want. It's called the internet, bro.
Paying people all day to just say things about me, and then I'm still here and I'm fine.
But you wanted people to pay you on Wednesday for talking shit about Keno Casino. Again, this glass house that you're sitting in, you better be very, very careful. And now you're trying to recruit other people to talk shit about Keno Casino with you. So be very, very careful. Right. It's always the money that's the problem.
What
other people make it, because who does he shit on all the time? Like the Paul brothers and Mr. Beast and dudes that are like millionaires and billionaires, women too, He hates like the titty streamers. Oh, they just sit there and they don't fucking do anything and they get all this money. Anybody on on any streaming service that is something that this guy can't be, he's mad.
What are you talking about? Do you not understand that this is the cycle they've created? It just, but I mean, the insane lack of any kind of self-awareness is wild to me.
Yeah.
But then you say, well, Phil's not self-aware. No, Phil knows everything that's going on.
Oh yeah, we forgot. Boy, this is sad. You're watching pure narcissism, the lack of self-awareness, but he's God and he knows everything. And yeah, this is really fucking sad.
At all times, I'm very, very aware of all of this stuff happening.
He's so
aware.
I
just can't believe that people are that dumb. But apparently, there's so many dumb people on Earth that you've created a giant ecosystem of this predatory nonsense. And I never was involved in it. I never got involved in it. I never sought to be involved. And that's why I don't talk to detractors. That's why I don't bring them up specifically or their content. There's no point. You guys are being eaten alive, not me. I'm still going to be here making content, being fine. You are the ones who are throwing your time, effort, and lives away, not me. I'm having a great time here every day.
Yeah, he sounds like he's having a great time, doesn't he?
Excuse me.
Rich, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Good Lord, now I'm going to start throwing shit around, making noise. My bad. I appreciate the membership. Hope you're doing good.
So, Mr. Salas did a $100
I'm so sorry about the noise. I'm sorry. I'm not a very graceful gazelle.
Mexican peso super chat. Well, I hope this helps get to the goal. Nice meeting you. Even if it sounds like I got trolled. Yeah,
just count your money, asshole. We know that's why. Just come on, count your money.
I got trolled. I've never heard of you, Mr. Salas.
He doesn't watch fellow detractors, but he knows everything that's happening all the time.
Salas, seriously, I've never heard of you, and I wish you the best. Sorry that you got...
He watches. I don't think he watches everybody, but...
I'm messed around with by some people, I guess. Thanks for the super chat. Okay. And
this poor, pathetic tub of fuck is just trying to recruit anybody to see who he can get to shit on Kino Casino with him. And Rich wasn't fucking buying it. He wasn't fucking going for it. And...
I know from yesterday.
Like, my phone just, like, fell over. I'm such an oaf. I'm so sorry.
That's about $5.
So since Rich wouldn't fucking play, because again, with narcissists like this guy here, not only do you have to play the game that he wants to play, but you've got to play it the way that he wants you to play it. Because with this dude, it's like, with every narcissist, it's like chess. Well, this asshole thinks that he's 6 moves ahead. So when you move a piece where he doesn't think you're going to move a piece, see, then you're not fucking playing right. And then you're not playing fair. And then just like Rich the other day when he just like fucking just hung up on him and just cut it or whatever, that's what happens. As soon as you don't play right, they drop you. And you're done and you're gone. Because you don't serve the purpose. People aren't people to douchebags like this. You're a tool to be used. Everybody, even Kino Casino. Everyone. His wife, everyone, is a tool for him to use however he sees fit. And when you no longer serve the purpose, well, then you might as well be fucking dead because it doesn't matter. Rich did Phil.
Because we had a Mexican super chat yesterday, so we'll count that as 5.
Because no one is interested in what this sad, fucking, pathetic man has to say about anything.
So thank you there. And then we have Bobby. Bobby Padlock just became a member at the standard level, and that's 3.
Oh, I bet you're so excited.
$39 of support.
Yay!
We got a few minutes left on the podcast. Any final topics you guys want to talk about?
You want to get shitty and toxic some more? Honestly, when you do it, I perform at my best.
Tag me.
And I'd be really careful calling people stupid. You don't know very much about me.
Could I argue the same about my content? Well, Mortarian, here's the thing. My content isn't predatory.
Oh, no. I can't. Just
my content is not harmful or negative in any way.
Oh, it's not negative at all. King positivity over here, you guys. Hey, if you didn't know this dickhead right here, King positivity.
Right? People find value in my content.
I can't lie. I find value in his content. I hang out every day and I have a good time. I won't lie.
All right. If you like the content you see here, if you like me talking about games, about topics, reacting to people.
I just kind of like it when you're toxic, bro.
Playing games and the like. You support the content and you know you're going to get more of it. And now, as you guys have seen in the last...
Are you going to throw up? Jesus Christ.
Last, 8+ months, if I actually get significant support to the point where I can actually do things like solid improvements. I'm trying to turn my camera off because it started Yeah, look, it's being stupid.
If you'd stop flailing around like you don't have any sense, although I'm over here fucking throwing my fucking phone around.
Stop. Yeah, I won't even stop now. Now it's all screwed up. There we go. You see that I reinvest. I'm constantly reinvesting now, right? Every show I do, I'm
Like that $40 box of cards you want that you're trying to get $700 for. Yeah, big ups, pimp.
buying cards for smart guys. I'm going to buy a new Lego set for the Lego stuff.
Yeah, what are you gonna try to milk like fucking $1,000 out of a fucking $75 Lego set? Yeah, you're real cool, bro.
I'm adding to my setup. I'm buying games constantly. Like,
But you paywall everything. So they have to support you and then support the support, reinvesting in Scopely.
I'm reinvesting everything you're giving me
Into
the
Scopely.
business to make
Into
the content
DoorDash.
better. That was
Into
always the
gin.
excuse previously was Phil just pockets all the money and runs. Well, now I don't do that. I'm actually reinvesting.
Oh no, $1,700 last weekend on WWE Champions. After Keno Casino, just like fucking schooled you. $1,700 on WWE Champions. Okay, guy.
So then it's the next thing. Do you see the point? My content is content that is not harmful to anyone, is genuine content. I'm making the content for the sake of enjoying what I'm talking about. I have passion for it. I like what I do. It's not, oh, let's dump on someone else's content toxically. It's let's just do productive stuff that doesn't hurt anyone. That's the difference.
Except for the people that I call e-thoughts and sluts and homophobic slurs and racial slurs, and the people whose feelings I hurt when I tell them that their money isn't good enough, and all the people that I ban. Yep, you are king of positivity.
Everyone has a right to support the content they like.
Right.
But the difference is, well, someday this person who I've been conditioned to not like is going to have a downfall. So let me continuously hate watch them and throw money to people who say that they're bad. You've wasted your entire life.
You can keep doing this if you want to with this whole, you all might as well quit watching me because I'm never going to fail. This is a really sad attempt to make everybody avert their eyes from you so that you can keep doing the fucked up shit that you're doing. No one's going anywhere, bro. You can keep telling us that we're losers and we're retarded and we're stupid and we're wasting our time. No one is going to stop fucking watching you, bro. No one is going to stop.
Every moment you've done that has been a waste. You could have been doing productive, positive things with your life, and instead you threw your time and money away. What's wrong with you? And
But it's okay to throw your time. How much time do you spend on WWE Champions? How much money do you spend on WWE Champions? How much money do you spend on booze and DoorDash and all this other frivolous shit? So who the fuck are you to judge what anybody else spends their money on? Whether it's booze or drugs or fucking hookers and shit, like whatever the fuck you want to do. You're judging people for what they spend their time and money on when you're in no position to judge what people spend their time and money on.
the truth is, all these people who are in this vortex, if they went to someone outside of the vortex and told them, this is my hobby, this is what I do for fun, these people would stare at you like a deer in headlights and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you insane?
Not true. I told my husband about this. I think he actually hates you because I don't actually hate you. I feel too sorry for you to fucking hate you. I think he hates you. I've actually told family members about you, and now they all watch you and can't believe what a miserable prick you are. I have never had anybody look at me sideways. Sorry.
Because it happens every day.
And so what if they did? You know, some people can tell me their hobby is taxidermy, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that might get a weird look from me, but whatever jiggles your jello.
These people don't realize that they think what they're doing is funny or righteous or justice, and then you say it to an outsider.
I'm certainly not here for any kind of justice or righteousness. I am not that kind of broad. It is, however, funny as fuck, though.
And they look at you like, you're fucking insane. You're legitimately not.
I really don't care. If someone calls me insane, I've been called way worse.
Nuts. You don't know what you're doing with your life. What is wrong with you?
But you're having a fight with, like, I don't know how old Andy and Ashton are. I don't know how old Rich is either, but you are attempting to start drama with like 3 or 4 other like grown ass men, and you're a grown ass man. So I agree with Colleen. It's not that deep. I'm not here for justice or righteousness. You're just a loser, and it's funny. Let's all point and laugh, children. Like, you know, that's kind of what I'm here for. My ticket to the circus, man. You're a fucking free ticket to the circus.
But people don't want to leave the vortex because once they're in it, they feel at home and they feel safe, right?
Yeah, it is. It is always, you are kind of like someone watching an episode of Hoarders. Like if I just get too busy and I can't pick up my house for a few days and I go, oh my God, this is so gross. But I sit down and I watch an episode of Hoarders, I then don't feel so bad about my life. You know, my fat ass could stand getting on the treadmill. But then I watch like my 600-pound life and I go, you know, I'm not. So I feel better. I kind of watch and I go, I feel better because my life isn't this, because I'm not trying to find salvation at the bottom of the gin bottle. So I feel better about my life.
Oh, and in this vortex of everyone who's of like mind, who just is toxic towards dark side, Phil, this is so good. We can all have this groupthink mentality. No, you want to know who needs a groupthink mentality? Someone who has no fucking individuality, purpose, or power to do anything for themselves in life. They need to be told what to do so then they feel like they're doing something in a group. You know, like the Swifties who need to be part of a group. Well, you're part of the DSP hate mob. You're the same. You're not an individual. You're just one of a
Who's here looking to be an individual? I'm not here looking to be an individual.
a drop in a bucket of people who are nuts. And it's getting worse. And I have nothing to do with it. And one day, something crazy is going to happen, and I'm not going to be involved with it. I've already disavowed all this shit. This is why so many people, why don't you just buy into
And that's why you're bringing Ethan Ralph on next week? Okay, guy.
it? Why don't you, be a part of it, engage your detractors? Because I'm not going to be responsible, man. I'm not. I'm not going to be responsible when this shit hits the fan. I'm going to stay out.
You're a bitch. You don't have the balls to talk to any of your detractors. You nearly shit your pants when Steve brought on Bro Side. You just about shit.
Out of it. I'm like, I was doing my own thing. I was sitting here literally just playing a game, chilling on a podcast, enjoying life, and they went off the deep end. And it wasn't me involved, Every one of these people who do this shit are going to get exposed, and it ain't even going to be me who does it. Take a look at Super Crazy. The guy's fucking name was Super Crazy, and people were so dumb, they gave the guy money because he said he was going to try to sue me for something he couldn't possibly sue me for because it was all a fairy tale fake. And they gave the guy thousands of dollars. He is the first example of how this thing will continue on over time. These are just opportunists. They're not people who know what the fuck they're doing. They don't care about anyone in this community. They're just here to suck your money and time. They're like leeches,
Am I? Shit, I had no idea.
vipers, vampires. You don't get it.
Well, it is a fairly toxic community. You can't really expect everybody in the Detractorverse or whatever you call it to be squeaky clean. I'm sure there are some of them that are, but everyone's got skeletons, bro. Everyone's got drama, everyone's got issues, and everyone's got skeletons. No one's perfect. And I don't think any detractor claims to be perfect. I think that would be a little bit, I think that would be kind of crazy. Orphan of Costco, thank you for the $1.99. I think I have spent this $2 positively. Well, I appreciate that. XJS, thank you for the re-up. Big ups, Toxie. Big ups to you.
No, you see, but that's the thing, Mortarian. It's not content. He says, but they're just enjoying content like people enjoy yours. But
Right, exactly.
it's not content. It's non-tent. It's mostly fabricated, mostly extrapolated, mostly over-exaggerated. It's
Who's teaching him these big words? Who's teaching him this?
just not real. It's fake content every day.
What do I say about you that's fake? Huh? I sit here every day and watch what you say live and react to it. What am I making up? It's falling out of your fucking face hole. What are you talking about?
Phil farted on stream. Here's 17 videos about it.
And they were all really, really funny. Because even though I'm 40 years old, I'm sorry, that is always going to be funny. The guy who makes his audience sit around for hours as he's setting up new equipment poorly is telling other people that they're wasting their time. He's absolutely unreal. Rich, I couldn't agree more.
That's not content. That's doofus level stuff. There's no
Okay.
validity to it.
Okay.
And
And you're allowed to feel that way. You only feel that way because you're salty, but it's okay.
and it's toxic and it's not truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that they're saying is actually harmful content. Now, luckily,
It wouldn't be harmful if you keep your fucking mouth shut. It's harmful to you because you won't stop acting like an asshole.
I've been through it for so long that it doesn't really affect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really sounds like it's not affecting you.
Roy did it to
You should seek a mental health professional about a psych eval, bro. You'll feel better.
$10 super chat. He says most of these
Maybe they'll get you that Xanax that you so desperately need to calm the fuck down.
YouTubers never had a professional career before going into YouTube. They don't have morals, ethics, or understand any kind of etiquette. Feel pity for those people that are snakes. Feel pity for people that are snakes? I don't feel pity because I feel the people that are the snakes, the ones who are controlling these communities, are pretty underhanded scumbags. Like they know exactly what they're doing. It's not like, oh, I stumbled into it, I didn't realize. No, they know exactly what they're doing, and they don't care. They have no morals. They have no values. I mean, you've got
I don't think that's true at all.
Kino Casino, who, again...
Oh, I thought we were done with this, sir. We were done with this. We were done with Kino Casino.
Tended to be friendly with me, which everyone knew was fake from the beginning, including me.
Except you, dumbass.
And rode with content until it wasn't working anymore because they had no original ideas that would work and they had no clout to make anything happen.
They've got plenty of clout, bro. You don't think they have clout? Tune in at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, sir. Watch the clout they've got.
So they just went back to their old shtick of dumping on Phil. But that was their plan from day one, was always capitalize on the detractors. That literally was their plan day one. They even said it in the fucking DMs that you guys can publicly read. Said it over and over. We're going to get these detractors. We're going to get their money. We're going to get their views. We're going to get... They've said it since day one. Yet right now, those detractors are so stupid, they're watching casino content. And they're giving them money.
I don't really regularly watch Kino Casino content. You're honestly the only LolCow that I really find super interesting, to be fair.
That's how dumb they are.
I don't consider half the people that are called LolCows. I don't actually really consider them LolCows. You're so fascinating because you're like a fucking grade A narcissist, but you sit up on this like fucking moral high ground. Like you're so much better than people. Like Boogie and Wings, they're just kind of like, yeah, you know, it is what it is, but they don't act like this. You're interesting.
Literally in black and white was exposed that this was their plan all along, to milk them, and they're saying, okay, let's be milked. You can't, that's what I mean. When I call these people dumb, they really are. Like, there's no self-awareness there to realize this was the scam all along, and you're just falling for it hook, line, and sinker. They're that stupid.
I didn't give Kino Casino any money. I super chat some of the detractors occasionally, and I have memberships to like my favorite like detractor channels, but I didn't ever give. It's something against Kino Casino. I've never given them anything. Yeah, Phil is one to talk about milking something. Boogie and Wings know that they're LolCows, but the thing about it is they've accepted the LolCowism. Phil knows he's a fucking LolCow, but he's in denial about it. That is what makes Phil fascinating. Because a lot of the men and women that are referred to as like LolCows, they've pretty much accepted it and have like leaned into it and just go, yeah, well, whatever it is, what it is, you got $5, you know, like they're doing whatever it is, you know, that they do. This one is fascinating because he is in such fucking denial about being a LolCow. And after what he tried to do with Rich on Wednesday, everybody else who is, you know, been called a LolCow, fucking stand back, because this is the king. He really now, for the first time, deserves that crown, because there is no stupider fucking LolCow than this asshole right here. And I will never think anything different.
You don't even know what you're saying. I'm just going to get rid of these idiots who just, again, people are so dumb. They say the dumbest shit. So there's no point in even addressing what they're...
Oh, no. Well, I would like to address it. So hold, please. He gets rid of this. Gary Barnes. Wait a second. Your entire thing was that you pretended to be friendly with them.
You don't even know...
Which one is it? It can't be both. and let's watch him get leaned. Are we ready for the
What
limb?
you're saying, I'm just going to get rid of these idiots who just, again, people are so dumb. They say the dumbest shit. So there's no point in even addressing what they're saying. If you
Oh, I
were
thought that
just
was the one
given
you'd get
all
rid
of
of.
these logs and you read through them and you came to these conclusions and you're that stupid, I'm not going to waste time addressing you. Really? Like, holy shit.
I agree with Piper. Chill as fuck podcast.
But anyway, the point I'm making, and this is the only point I'm making, the hate watching is what I don't understand, because the hate watching
You understand it. You're just mad that you can't do it because you're not good at
is
it.
why there's a vortex. If people were
You're the vortex, you idiot. It's all from you. You are the center of all of this. It is you.
just smart enough to say, all right, I really don't like DSP for these reasons, and if you have valid reasons, good for you.
You are the catalyst, you idiot, in this whole thing. It's you. It's because of you.
I'm going to stay away from them, and if there ever is some kind of a downfall because it's exposed that some of the things we've accused him of were real, then I'll come back and I'll enjoy the downfall. Instead of, I literally sit there every day watching people restream, make toxic videos. I throw them money. I donate constantly. Even though the people have publicly said they're doing it just to milk me, I'm too stupid to care. I still throw the money because I'm
not doing it just to milk you, but you have enough udders for everybody. You do.
much of a dunce because I enjoy hating DSP. Do you not understand that's mental illness? It is.
Okay.
Sorry. Again, go talk to anyone outside of your vortex about what you're doing. Tell them exactly what you're doing on a daily basis and see how they react to you. It's not going to be, that sounds like fun. Can I join?
Well, tell people that you're a 43-year-old grown man who plays video games all day. I'd like to see how well that goes over for you, especially with the ladies.
It's going to be like, what?
How's that go over? I ask people for a few bucks every day and play video games and eat food and wiggle my feet in front of the camera and show my underwear and burp and fart like a fucking pig. Why don't you tell people what you do for a living? I can at least figure out where my fucking mute button is, bro.
Like, the fuck are you talking about? You need help right now. Please.
This is called gaslighting. Trying to convince other people that they're crazy. You are watching grade A gaslighting right here.
Please, let's go talk to someone. This is what
the number one most commonly used phrase that a narcissist uses to gaslight is, you need help, you're mentally ill, you should see a mental health professional.
you're doing with your day. But the problem is, so many people.
This is trying to convince you and condition you into thinking that what you're doing is wrong and you should be doing something else. It is an attempt to condition people to do what he wants them to do. It is an attempt at shaming.
Well, now your entire existence is online, right? You do have
You're one to talk about someone's entire existence being online.
outside life outside of your home. And that's how you portray yourself to the people you need to interact with on a daily basis. But then you come home and the entirety of your life is online. So you don't have anyone in the real world who actually deals with real shit that matters to tell you to stop. And we have these entire insane communities and cults online doing fucked up, underhanded shit. And there's no one who's looking at it. There's no one who's policing it.
You better be happy, sir, that YouTube isn't policing the way that you want them to, or your ass would have gone by now. Let's think back to a few weeks ago when he cried that he was so sad and so upset and told you he was having a bad day and told you, be nice to people because you never know what they're going through. Be nice to people. You don't know what they're dealing with. And then proceeded to fucking shit on fucking review tech for an hour. Remember that. Remember that when he's telling you that all this is like shitty and fucked up.
It's wild. We have so many checks and balances and laws and things in place in the real world, and we have nothing online to stop this madness. Nothing. Like I said, this has been
Things like laws against tax fraud and tax evasion and
the wildest thing.
bankruptcy fraud.
For me, 17 years as a creator, and I've seen content creation change a billion times. So many times. At first, it was this ultimate positivity, so much happiness that anyone would even make content at all because it was all free and it was like a really cool thing that people would dedicate their time because no one was making money doing it. So thank you so much, right? And then all of a sudden, it became, a pissing contest on who was going to put out the content first, who was going to make the best content, because all of a sudden monetization came into play and it became a cutthroat dog-eat-dog world. So then it became, hey, your content sucks. No, your content sucks. No, your content sucks. And everyone just started toxically attacking each other. And then it became, well,
Like how you just attacked Kino Casino. Like how you've tried to attack Rich and how you tried to shit on Keemstar and you hate the side scrollers. Sir?
since now there's money in it, we're going to come in with production value. Instead of it being people who have passion, it's now people who come into it just to make money. So I come in with a budget and I come in with a team and we all make this content together.
You talk about money more than anybody I know. You really do need to spend a day watching detractor content. None of them ever ask for anything, ever. Okay, if I just get one more $2 super chat, I'll be at $60, and then I only need $40 more. Who in the fuck has said that in the history of ever?
Together, it's produced content. And then all the content online started becoming fake. And then people started realizing that drama sells and content became less of.
Well, at least you know. 3 things sell: sex, violence, and drama / gossip, however you want to say it.
About passion and positivity and fun or being a guru or an authority on a subject or an expert. And instead it became, how do I destroy other people for profits? And it's just,
I'm not really intent on I'm not like, yay, I can't wait to destroy this guy. I really couldn't give a fuck about, I'm honest. I don't care. I'm not out here like, yes, that was a great stream. I got him, you know? What?
I could go through a 17-year history of how crazy stuff has gone.
I'm glad that you know how everything's been going on the internet for the last 17 years. We've all had a life that hasn't been 100% on the internet for the last 17 years. So we've all been living over here in reality in the real world.
This time period and how it's changed. And now we are where we are. And it's the most toxic of all right now, because now it's been bank on hurting people. That is the way to get ahead.
You know, like you tried to do on Wednesday when you tried to pull Rich into your bullshit and he wasn't going for it, which was really, really funny. I agree, Crazy Cat. 17 years and this asshole has learned nothing. Nothing. Rich wouldn't play the game right, so he dropped him. He was like, nope, fuck you, get out of here. Ethan Ralph will be on next week. Oh, because that'll go well for you. Big ups, guy.
Even the biggest creators are scammers.
Are we gonna? Oh, here we go. Here's the Mr. Beast and whichever one of those douchey Paul brothers did the crypto thing. Here we go.
Guys like fucking Mr. Beast and
There we go.
Logan Paul.
Oh, it was Logan Paul. I get the two of them mixed up.
Crypto scam, fooling the audience into buying autographs that aren't real, buy junk food Lunchables. It's the most fucked up thing. And the thing is, people are just not smart enough to actually see this stuff for what it is.
But who are you to tell people what to do with their money? Like, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole right now, but you know, the man who had to, file for bankruptcy and spends 40, 50K a year on a mobile game and you're drunk all the time. I'm not entirely sure that you should be calling people stupid for where they spend their money. People have choices, they can spend their money wherever they want to, sir.
They just eat it up.
You want people to give you $1,500 to eat a Big Mac.
Digest, But again, in the real world, outside of the internet, there's checks, balances, laws, and things to protect you from this kind of shit. On the internet, there's nothing. Again, in 20 years, life has changed so much as we become a digital society that a guy like me who literally just sits here and just makes gaming content, and that's all I wish to do. Make gaming content, hang out with my audience, maybe branch out to some other interests like wrestling or whatever it may be, right?
Or apparently look around for targets for people to hit because you need a boost. So you're looking for somebody who you can step on the back of their neck to get a little piece of their clout.
All that stuff. That's all I ever wanted to do. Never wanted to hurt anyone, never wanted to do drama, never wanted to change.
Except for apparently on Wednesday when you really wanted to try to felt Kino Casino, and a few weeks ago when you really wanted to shit on Rich.
Let me be. Leave me alone. No, How dare this man actually...
No, you want everyone, you want us all to feel guilty and ashamed, and you want us to all hang our heads in shame and go, you're right, we shouldn't watch this anymore. Why? Because everyone can see how fucked up you're acting? Maybe you should just stop acting so fucked up.
Be successful and survive doing that content. Unacceptable. We must attack. We must deride. We must,
I don't attack you. I don't say shit to you. I'm never gonna say shit to you. I'm a grown-ass woman. When I don't like someone, I'm not very good at hiding it. I don't have a poker face. If I don't like you, I don't fuck with you. That's just how that is. So, I will never say anything to you. I don't attack you. I don't really give enough of a fuck about you to... Here's the thing. I don't have to, want to hurt you. You're doing just fine on your own, sir. So you really don't need any help from me to just suck spectacularly at life. Jay-Z, thank you for the 5. Guys, don't you see hate watching me is crazy? Just let me beg and scam as much as I want to. You guys need help, not me. A+ gaslighting. And I couldn't agree more. And thank you for the 5. Digital Melanin, thank you for the 220. I am done with drama, by the way. Yep, we're not talking about it anymore. We're not doing this anymore.
Do everything we can to be toxic and hurt him, and that we can benefit from it. Ridiculous.
It sounds like you're just mad that we're all taking a piece of your pie. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. Kind of sounds like you're mad. But here's the wild thing. If everyone who does detracting, all of a sudden, we all just deleted our channels. Every single one of us. We're just bloop. We were all just gone. Nobody would go to your channel and give you money, dude. I know you think that we're stealing people from you. If everybody was gone tomorrow, tonight at midnight, boop, everyone just deleted their channels and was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And Tevin was gone, and Peace was gone, and Meerkat was gone, and Duty, and everybody was just fucking gone. Nobody would pop up in your chat tomorrow. Nobody. No one would be like, well, now that the detractors aren't here, let me give this guy a chance and then throw you a 5. So I don't know why you're mad. The people who watch all the detractors, because everyone has favorite detractors and everyone has detractors that they can't stand. So people watch their favorite detractors because they like that person. You're missing the biggest part, and that's the personality of the person they're watching or listening to, if you're an audio style listener. It's the people, dude. It's the people. That's what it is. If you're hanging out with that being said, or you're hanging out and you like it when Duty streams, or you hang out with it, whoever, you hang out, on those rarities when Peace does a stream. You're there because you like the person or people.
All right, yeah, it's time to end the show. As you can see, once again, whenever I do feel like I want to address...
He's very salty because people make money off of him.
Some of this stuff, nothing comes of it. So, because again, no one listens to the guy who's in the center of it, who understands it.
Actually, I was going to give money to Piglord, but then detractors brainwashed me. Obviously, it's your fault, not his, Toxie. I'm sorry. Crimson, you can head out anytime. Don't let me keep you. That's the pignosis of it all, man. Yeah. We're really out there brainwashing people.
Is it the best? Because your narrative...
You're mad you can't catch the views, bro, because you're not entertaining. You don't know how to lure people in. You're just salty that people who maybe don't have 17 years come in and do your job and do it better.
Is that I'm a fucking idiot. So why would you listen to the guy who literally sees it happening around him and understands every aspect of it? No one gives a shit. You just want to keep having the wool pulled over your eyes and treated like a child and getting sucked on while the vampires are drinking your blood. You want it to keep going? I guess have a nice life being sucked on. I don't know what else to say.
Now, guys, don't you want to give me some money? Now, guys, don't you want to give me some money?
No one else is going to do anything but you.
I'm waiting for this old windbag to shut the fuck up so I can end, but then I'll be back at 7:15-ish Eastern tonight because we're watching Kino Casino.
You're the only one who can take the initiative to be like, fuck.
You're the only one who can take an initiative to not be so fucking narcissistic, but there is no cure for personality disorders, unfortunately. Double Agent, thank you for the 5. He doesn't just sit there and make gaming content. He cried poor for years and then turned around and spent his fans' money on his gambling addiction. You are correct.
This is a disgusting circle that I'm involved in. Let me just break
You're actually not involved. Well, you're not involved with me, but I can't speak for any other detractor. But
free from it. I'm not even saying break free from it and watch my content and enjoy it. I'm just saying break free from it all.
yeah, I need all these eyeballs off of me. Please, I desperately need the limelight to go in the other direction. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I can't gaslight people, and I can't pignatize people if you're all looking at me. Everyone avert their
Turn
eyes.
off your goddamn computer. Turn off your phone. Get this shit out of here. Get a life.
You're one to talk, dude. You're one to talk.
This is not healthy.
Nice gaslighting. Like
All right.
primo gaslighting.
It's time to end the show, everyone.
Oh, thank
It's been a
fuck.
great week. By the way, we're a third of the way to the goal. Let's hope that we can hit this goal during Assassin's Creed. I really hope we do.
They're all just fucking milking you and sucking you for money. So, guys, hey, listen, if we could hit this goal.
want to do the DSP tries it today, but basically, here's
But we make the shit up. But we make shit up. You guys, they're getting money off you. So, if we could hit the goal so I can order my food, that would be great.
the deal. So my wife will be home in about 90 minutes.
And she doesn't want to have to cook, so because like she's got like cancer, not. So if you guys could really step it up, I want my food.
So we have about 90 minutes to hit the goal, but $100 in support. And if we do that, we'll order. We're good. If not, we're not doing it today. We're gonna wait till next week, and that would suck because I want to work on new goals for next week. At this point, it would be great to have momentum going into the new week, feeling fresh. So thanks to those who did actually support the stream, I appreciate that. And now let's jump
Boy, he is missing that kick money, man.
into AC Shadows, all right? And just a quick reminder, I'm not here tomorrow. It is my day off.
It's gonna be my day off tomorrow too. I'm gonna be whooped. So let's just go live for a hot second. Let's just mute him. Because I don't want to hear what he's saying. I don't want to hear what he's doing. I'm just looking for how much. Here, I will, in case you guys don't want to see. Just give me one. I just want to see how much money he's at. Okay. He is at 59. He's at $59. So that is where he's at. And then I know some people don't want to see the game. I don't want to see it either because I don't get to play it until Sunday. So he does always look miserable. He can't help himself but to look miserable. So that is going to do it for me for now. But like I say, I will be back here in a couple of hours, probably about 7:15-ish, because I'm going to stream Kino Casino. They go live 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a Gundam. We'll be there at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And they're leaking the DMs. They're talking about the DMs. They're talking shit about Phil. Like I say, you can go check them out on Kick if you want to. Free to download. You don't have to sign up. Super easy. It's Kino Casino Gaming. If you want to go and watch over there. I know a lot of folks are going to hang out over there. And like I say, I will be streaming it here. It might be in between like 7:15, 7:30-ish. And like I say, I believe they have quite a long, intro and everything. So they'll probably get started around 8 o'clock. But we can fuck off and watch other videos and everything until then. So we will do that. Or it's Friday night. Go out and go do something else and watch all the clips and everything tomorrow or some other time. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you very much. I invite you to sub to my channel, but if not, that's totally cool because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, but I hope to see you next time.